Alrighty, what's up? What's up, everybody? I am a little late, but that's okay. Where is he? Who is he? I'm here now. Okay, let me make sure that everything is good. We're just gonna let some people get in the chat real quick, and then I'll be ready. Be ready to go. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Sorry I am late, guys. The Lethal Collective stream just... We had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun today. What is up, Aiden? How's it going? DWB Comics. Jen, what's going on? Nicole, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? See some people from the Lethal Collective chat coming in. What is up? What is up? Just waiting for everyone to get in, and then we are going to get started talking about a little bit of Red Right Hand, a little bit of Scream 6. I'm very excited. I changed. Yeah, I don't have the 70s stuff on anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, can I see your haircut from the? You want to see my hair? Absolutely, I will show you my haircut. This is so I got a fresh cut. Oh, there we go. I don't know what the heck's going on. Party in the back is what they say. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea what's going on in the back there. What's up, everybody? I'm just seeing all these wonderful people in the chat. What is up? What is up? Lei TheNerd, how's it going? How's it going? Much love. Much love. Missy. What's up? What is up? What's up? What are those Funko Pops in the background? I got a lot of really cool Funko Pops in the background. I have somebody sending me another Jaws pop real soon. I'm very, very excited to see what that is all about. So Aiden says, what's up, Jake? I just got done finishing the Lethal Collective stream. Was great. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, all right, we got some people rolling in. I'm going to just start talking about this. So today's stream, I posted it a couple days ago, but if you are unaware, there are 4 people, whoever the top 4 people are to super chat tonight and give the most money, which by the way, all that money is going straight to the Kickstarter tonight, gets a fake GHOSTFACE Funko Pop. So yes, they're fake, but if you get a real one, they're like $300. So this is as close as you can get to a real GHOSTFACE Funko Pop without it being the real thing. I want to make that very clear. They're not real Funko Pops, but you can get, they're not, Nicole just said, yeah, they're like $300 a piece. So you can get a fake one. They still look really cool. Fate Decided actually just showed me a few pictures of them. They look really dope. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. I want one myself, but I've decided to give back to the community, and you guys can have the fake ones. So yeah, there you go. So if you want one of those and you want to support the movie and you don't want to make a Kickstarter account because that's a lot of work, I totally understand. There you go. So like I said, all the money from the super chats tonight is going straight into the Kickstarter. But getting into some Scream 6 stuff, getting into some Red Right Hand, we're going to talk about all that tonight. And I will take any and all questions regarding both topics. So, responding to some of the stuff in the chats. What is up, Jose? What is up, Trash Can HD? My fly infestation is gone. Had to put beer in my sink because they lived in there. Wow, Trash Can. I hope you got that figured out. That sucks. What's your favorite scary movie? Asks DWB Comics. Oh, can I boil it down to just one? Is there just one horror movie that is the best? That's tough. I'll say this. I just watched X twice. I saw it last night. And I went again this morning. That's how much I loved that film. If you guys have not seen my reviews of it, I'm not going to spoil anything here, of course. But if you've seen it, watch my spoiler review. If you haven't, watch the non-spoiler. Oh my God, I love that friggin' movie so much. That's probably my favorite because I just saw it. So like recency bias, of course. But I really enjoyed X. X was awesome. And I watched Evil Dead 2013 before it. I did like a double feature of it last night, and those movies go back to back really well. So I really like both those films. We were talking a lot about Radio Silence on the chat. How do you guys feel about the new Scream 6 news that came out today? We have a release date. It's coming out in March of next year. What? It's like a year away pretty much. That's crazy. How do we feel about that? There we go. Missy's already talking about it. Can't believe we're getting Scream 6 in a year. That's crazy. Like what? Not now, Nicole says, is it on Netflix? No. So Nicole just came out in theaters, at least here in America. I know some people have reached out to me, Lei TheNerd being one of them, saying that it's not being shown in like every country, unfortunately. A24 is like a much smaller company than your Blumhouses, your Disneys. So it's unfortunately not being shown in every country, but it will be on digital, I guess, in a few months. So I highly recommend it if you have not seen it. So what is up, everybody? I'm seeing a lot of awesome people here. Yeah, so another thing is if you do want to support the Kickstarter directly, that would be awesome as well. There's a lot of really cool stuff over there. I was talking a little bit about the physical stuff on the Lethal Collective stream. There is some really cool prizes that we got to go through, guys. Like I just want to just kind of run through some of these. So I am currently supporting the campaign for the VHS copy of the movie. So there's going to be a limited edition VHS release. If you pledge $100, you get a special thank you credit, an HD movie download of both the new one and the original proof of concept, a digital screenplay, digital posters, access to the exclusive Discord channel where we always have a great time over there, the digital soundtrack, a tabletop RPG that my project runner Matt has actually created a whole game based around our movie. That's crazy. So you can get that plus the VHS, literally all those things I just mentioned at the Bowie knife tier. So that's a really good one. There's still 24 left of those. That one's sick. If you don't want to pitch $100, I totally understand that. There's also some really cool stuff. If you like that RPG I was just talking about, the cleaver knife tier at $25, pretty sick too. But yeah, if you want to support that, Kickstarter link is in the description below. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. We're almost there. We can make this campaign happen. I really believe it. So I really believe in it. I believe in this movie too. I'm seeing a bunch of wonderful people in the chat. What's up, Bailey? What's up, John Kelly? I just watched X this morning. Nice. I hope you liked it. Jaden, what's going on? Super excited. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Woohoo for Scream 6. Aw, yeah. I'm pumped. Ghostface is your favorite horror icon. Nice, Aiden. Aiden's talked a lot about how much he loves Radio Silence. So Ghostface and Radio Silence mixed together. That's just perfect right there. There you go. You're just loving the new Scream stuff. Mizzy says gonna see X this weekend. It looks good. Yes, I highly recommend. Ooh, I'm very, yeah, I loved it. I don't know. Something about that just really spoke to me. There's something crazy about that. So for all the new people here, if you did not hear what I was just talking about with the fake Ghostface Pops, we are giving away 4 fake Ghostface Funko Pops. They're not real because the real ones are like $300, but these things look pretty dang sick. You know what? I'm going to look up a picture of them right now. Fate Decided sent me a few pictures of what they look like. They look really sick, honestly. Like I'm jealous. I'm jealous that I don't get to keep them myself. But here is what they look like for the the professional should be probably, so that's what they look like. They look pretty, I mean, they look like the Ghostface Pops. The knife is different. That you're paying $300. Matt just texted me. You're paying $300 for a splattered knife. This way you can basically get them with a dipped knife. It's not that different, I guess. So they still look pretty sick. Amber was awesome. Mikey Madison is a great actress. I really liked Mikey Madison. I recently watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again, and she's just phenomenal in that film. Oh, I mean, she plays Psycho Killer really well, I think, and she was really good. They casted her really well as Amber, I think. Radio Silence is my favorite. Such great guys, and the whole team is just so genuine and amazing. I agree, Bailey, 100%. I love all their movies. Like there's not one that I was like, no, all of them hit for me at least. Lei TheNerd says, I think X will be shown here March 23rd onwards. Good. That's awesome. Okay. Well, I hope you get to see it. I hope you have fun watching it. So I know this isn't about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 22, but I've watched it 7 times. Not 7 times, Adam? Nice. That's awesome. Every time I watch it, I love it even more, except Melody, but I'm always defending it. Nice. I'm glad you liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought the kills were cool. I'm getting a call from Matt right now, so we're gonna answer this, I guess, on stream. Matt, what's up? You are on a live stream right now on my channel.
Yo, am I a lucky guest? Holy shit.
Yeah, you're a lucky guest, Matt. How about that? So everyone, this is Matt. He's running the movie with me pretty much at this point.
Howdy.
He says howdy. So, Matt, I just texted you about adding a tier on the Kickstarter. You want to?
That's what I'm calling about. Maybe your viewers would be interested in knowing about it.
Yeah. I was just telling everybody on the Lethal Collective stream about how if we're gonna make a new $50 tier, you can come. All you people on the on the stream right now could be guests on the Lethal Collective You could come join us. You could argue with Fate about Stu and how Stu should come back for Scream 6, or you could argue Craven, me, and Knight about why that's really dumb. You could argue us in real time about that. So Matt,
I just want to let you know that we are at $2,999 of our goal. If someone in your stream donates $1, we will hit our 60% mark.
$1. That's all we need, everybody, for 60%. Let's get it. Let's get it, everybody. That would be sick. That would be absolutely sick.
I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw that tier on there. I'll let you know. I'll stay on the call in real time, and I'll let you know when it's up.
Okay, perfect. So
anyone in your stream who's interested and wants to claim that, this is gonna be. We're gonna make this a little bit limited, right?
Oh yeah, it's a limited time thing too. So you only have
we got 8 days, and only so many people can get on it. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So don't miss this opportunity. This may be your only opportunity to be on the Lethal Collective stream. So you might not want to miss out on that. I'm just saying, everybody. You'll think about it like this. You'll be able to make a new Scream movie happen and get on the Lethal Collective stream. I mean, we just doubled down with all the epic stuff you get to do. So Matt is adding that right now in real time to the Kickstarter campaign, and that should be up there as soon as possible. Matt will keep us updated. So
yeah, I'll just stay on the call, but I'll keep quiet. You can keep talking about whatever you're talking about.
Okay, you know what? Just holler if you're like, let's go. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, and here we go. Lei TheNerd just gave a single euro, so she has already gotten a pop. Everybody. So there we go. I'm writing it down. So there you go. Currently in the lead, Lei TheNerd at a single dollar. Or a single euro. Oh, Jen, here we go. Jen Werner. Oh my God. Jen is also getting a Funko Pop as of right now. Boom. Here we go.
What are we doing with the pops?
Oh, Matt, I didn't even tell you about this. Okay, so listen to this. If you right now, Fate Decided, a wonderful, wonderful YouTube channel. God, I would just kiss that man on the lips. He has offered to give 4 fake Ghostface Funko Pops to whoever gives the most super chats tonight on my stream. So there's 4 of them currently right now, like literally right now. If you put just $1 into super chats, you might get a Funko Pop at this point. So boom, there you go. The top 4 people to super chat tonight will get Ghostface Funko Pops. And like I said, all the money from that will go directly into the Kickstarter. Or if you just want to go over to the Kickstarter, put your $50 into that to get on the Lethal Collective stream, you could also do that as well. So boom. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to start replying more to comments and talking about Scream 6. I'm just excited, everybody. I just, man, a lot of good things. Jose says, thoughts on a Freddy versus Jason reboot? Ooh, that's interesting. I would almost want to do that like King Kong or Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong style, where it's like maybe we do a new Freddy movie, we do a new Jason movie, and then boom, after that, we get a Freddy versus Jason. I think that would be sick.
They should bring back, all the classic slashers, and then they should all like join up and do like it's Monster Squad, but with like 80s and 90s slashers. That's
actually kind of a sick idea because I love Monster Squad. That's such a fun movie. I would love to see something along those lines, like cheesy, like a cheesy 80s movie, but like with all the iconic slashers. That would be fun. I'd be down for that.
They all hate each other at first, but then they're like, "We need to become an alliance, bitch."
That's what Freddy would say. Yeah. We gotta become an alliance, bitch. You ever see that Rick and Morty episode where it's like it's just a Freddy Krueger knockoff? I love that episode. That's so funny. Oh, we have another really good question in the chat. Matt, you might be able to help answer this one. Aiden asks, what films were you inspired by while making Red Right Hand?
Oh, we got a few.
Okay, Matt, before you answer that, there's an obvious one that don't say that because that's a massive spoiler. You know what I'm talking about. Don't say that one.
Is it a movie that I've seen very recently?
Yes. Don't mention the one we just watched. Yeah.
I know what it is. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we're referencing a movie, like, and we're basically taking the entire scene and reworking it into a Scream film, and it's hilarious, it's scary, it's messed up.
Yes, but also a lot of the themes and characterizations in our movie are very inspired by it as well. So when you figure it out, like, it'll make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
but we can't tell you, or it'll be like it'll ruin a lot of the magic.
Yeah, 100%. So there are some films I can say we referenced and took inspiration from. Like Creep was a really big one. I love Creep. While writing the script, before I did that, I watched both Creep 1 and 2 to take inspiration from. Oh, here we go. John Kelly is now currently in the lead, everybody. John Kelly at $4.99. So we're just going to write 5, round it up. John Kelly is in the lead for a Funko Pop right now, everybody. Let's go. Oh, The Strangers. I'm seeing, Nicole talking about The Strangers. I definitely took inspiration from The Strangers writing this one.
Let's see. I'm trying to think what were the other big ones that we were talking about.
Oh,
we were like,
Be My Cat. Do you remember we talked about that one?
Oh yeah, Be My Cat.
Yeah, so I saw this movie while writing the script called Be My Cat. It's called Be My Cat, a film for Anne. It is the most bizarre found footage movie I've ever seen in my life, and I highly recommend it. Like, it's so good, and it's basically about a guy, he's filming a movie and he wants to impress actress Anne Hathaway. That is the entire plot of the movie. I took massive inspiration from that one going into this. And of course, the other Scream films I took big inspiration from as well. So VHS 94 is another one, Aiden, that we took inspiration from. We are actually using a VHS camera to film some of the scenes in our movie. So when you see things from the perspective of the killer, it's going to randomly transition into a VHS camera shot footage where you see that, like, what the killers are doing behind the scenes. And then it'll go back to cinematic, like perfect cinematography with these like wide shots and like really gorgeous like areas in Northeast Ohio where we're filming it. But then it'll get, like, when you get something behind the scenes, like maybe that the other killers shouldn't, or other characters shouldn't know about the killers, it turns into this like found footage creepy kind of thing. And we took inspiration from VHS 94 because they actually used VHS cameras to film some of the sequences and some of the scenes or entire skits, for example. And they then digitized that tape after running it back like a million times to give it this really candid and gross look to it. So
yeah, and it's I mean, I think one of the big inspirations we took from is that this is more general, but we just said A24 films in general.
Yes, A24 films 100% are a big inspiration as well too. So
when we saw X, which by the way, I think that film.
Don't spoil it.
Absolutely brilliant. And I'm not going to give away anything specific about the movie, but after we saw Scream 5 earlier this year, and then we saw X, and I'm like, dude, Red Right Hand is like, take Scream and take an A24 film and put them together. You got something really special. I think you guys are really going to like what we got cooking up.
We have something very special. And I've been talking about on stream, and I'm going to get to these super chats because holy Christ, thank you guys so much. A big thing we took inspiration from was we wanted to do something just different with this typical Scream formula. I've been saying a lot on the channel how I feel like maybe Scream 5 was a little safer than it could have been and could have deviated a little more from the typical formula. We want to make something a lot crazier. We want to do something that's like maybe even a little higher concept, a little more ambitious too. We really want to do something that's going to stand out and impress people. So I feel like we have that in our script, and if we can raise the funds here, we'll be able to really deliver something special for you guys, I think. And getting to these super chats, which I want to respond to real quickly. First of all, thank you guys. Lee, just an update here. Lei TheNerd is currently in the league in the lead with €5. I can't do the transition from that to dollars in my head right now because I don't know how to do that. But I'm gonna say she's at €6 and says, let's keep the party going. Heck yeah, let's go. Jason Dyer is also in the running currently, so you'll have to beat out one of these people if you want a Funko Pop. Jason says, what do you think about an opening scene where we see a Ghostface killer gets killed by the actual Ghostface killer, copy killers, no hospital scenes? So I'd be interested in like seeing two Ghostfaces go against each other. That would be sick. I'm all about that, about having them not be on the same page or something. Maybe they have a disagreement you could actually do a meta commentary on like writing a script on something like that, about how like one person wants something to go in this direction, or they want them to go in another, and then they start going at each other, and then people get caught in the mix. I think that would be sick for something to be explored in Scream 6. And no hospital scenes, for the love. let's cool it with the hospital scenes.
Cool it with the overdone hospital scenes.
Hey, Matt, 10.
10?
10.
Dope.
Yeah. Okay, Aiden's, or I'll talk to Sergio, because I have not mentioned Sergio tonight. What is going on, Sergio? Do you think they should change the Ghostface mask in Scream 6? I think we should definitely play around with some mask variants. There's a lot of really cool ones online, and like from like Dead by Daylight, for example. I would love to see some more of those played around with in Scream 6. I think that would be sick. I'm all about that.
We kind of got a taste of that with the Chrome Ghostface, so I hope that's a sign of things to come.
Right. And that was a bit, with the flamethrower and the cutoff and all that, like that was a bit silly. And I think that was the point of that. But I would love to see a Ghostface killer don a different kind of mask in moving forward in this franchise. Maybe they could even have like, it could relate somehow to their motive. It could be a big clue towards that. I think that would be cool. Whatever they decide to wear. But like, once again, I feel like the iconic mask it's so iconic. I mean, it's like seeing Ghostface run around. It's like, why change something that isn't broke? So I can see I can see arguments on both sides of that for sure. Mizzy says Courtney Cox said she just got the script for Scream 6 and that it begins filming in June. She didn't say if she's joined yet, but I'm sure she will. 100% agree. I mean, why is she talking about it on a podcast? Why does she have the script if she hasn't agreed to join? I think it's going to happen. I think for sure she'll be in it. I think they have a plan to write a story around these legacy characters as well. I don't know if they're going to change the way that they're thinking with writing a story based off of just like what fans have to say. I hope they kind of do their own thing, because otherwise it might turn into what happened with the latest Star Wars trilogy of movies. So I hope they don't just try to appease the fans and like, okay, we got to focus more on the legacy characters. We got to cut out Melissa Barrera. I hope they don't go that route, because then it'll just turn into a mess. Jaden says Devil Ghostface, Scarecrow Ghostface, Chromeface. Yes. So as you can see on the little stream here, you can see we got a little Devil Ghostface guy, and he might make an appearance in the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to wonder why he's all over the promotional material for this movie, right?
Yeah, weird, right? It's bizarre that there's so much promotional material with Devil Ghostface running around. It's almost like we're referencing
awesome
that
poster that you can get for $35 on our Kickstarter. Link in the description below.
Yes, link in the description if you want that really sick poster done by, is it Anna Ross? Is her name, Matt?
Ross.
Anna Ross, yes. Amazing artist who did this sick poster for us, everybody. So if you want to see that poster, go over to the Kickstarter. Just check it out. Adam said he just changed his thing. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Adam. We are now over $3,000. We're at $3,034. Heck yeah, everybody.
Go, dude. Thank you so much.
Matt says thank you, Adam. Thank you. We will get there, guys. I'm telling y'all. I think we got this. Kyle, what's going on? Kyle Israel says in interviews, the directors said they didn't have the money to make fake scenes for the trailer. Do you reckon this won't be a problem for the new one? I would be so down for them to do a fake scene in the next one. I think that'll add to the mystery, because if you show something crazy happening like in the trailer that doesn't end up happening in the film, we're all going to come up with theories about how, oh, this thing has to happen at some point in the movie. So like they got to go this route. And then if they go a completely different angle with it and they don't even have whatever that is from the trailer going into the movie, that would make it really interesting. I feel like that would be sick. I'm all about that. And Kirby, yes, I would love to see Kirby come back. She's alive. Why would they confirm it otherwise? Adam, once again, thank you so much. Adam, thank you. Jay Harris, what's going on, Jay? Scream Halloween, numerous ghost faces around Halloween. I would love to see the Radio Silence guys play with the idea of multiple ghost faces, like a cult of ghost faces. This is something that has been theorized for a long time now. And I would love to see that actually like actualized in a Scream film. I think that would be sick. It would be messed up. I will say there's been a lot of criticism towards cult films recently. Like, okay, why is everything turning into a cult film at the end of the movie? This is actually something me and my buddy Christian, Christian Peralta, one of the actors in the new Red Right Hand film. We actually got into an argument about this the other night. It was interesting. A pleasant argument. It wasn't like we were pissed at each other, but we went back and forth on my favorite horror movie ever, Hereditary, and why he didn't like the fact that it turned into a cult movie at the end, even though like my argument was the cult was always there. Like there was always inklings that was going to happen at some point in the movie, but he disagrees. I think that's a very interesting argument. So. Oh, Elijah Barker says, breaking news. It's confirmed it will be called Scream 2. Now, is that for real, Elijah? Or are you messing with me here? Because I've been on a live stream I've been on multiple live streams for the past couple of hours, so. I'm gonna check Twitter. You got me checking Twitter, so you might be messing with me right now. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, though. So, yeah, Mason Gooding puts on his Instagram today that's, hey, Scream 2 comes out in so many sleeps or whatever. And a lot of people have been speculating, oh, is it called Scream 2? Is that what we're calling it? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I think it's like, there's got to be something better to name this thing. I think just Ghostface would be cool. I think just calling it Ghostface would be sick. Elijah says, promise. You promise that's what's really happening. What's your source, Elijah? I'm on a stream right now, so I can't just start doing research. No one's gonna want to watch that. But if you lead me somewhere, I would love to give the news live. I would love to do that. Aiden says, what sequel to a Radio Silence film would you want to see? Ooh. Which one would I like a sequel to? That's tough. Maybe Southbound. I would love to see them do something else with Southbound. I think the concept alone is just sick. And to expand upon that further in another movie would be cool. Because it's essentially like VHS, but a little different with how like the story wraps around. I feel like you could definitely do that. You could definitely do another one of those. People are posting about it, and I just saw a couple videos on it, says Elijah. I'll have to do some research after this live stream, but I can't say or I can't confirm or deny that. So maybe just okay. So Eric Jr. says maybe just call it Screams. I don't hate Screams either, but like Aliens was called Aliens because there's multiple aliens in that movie. So that's my big thing. I just don't know why would we call it Screams. There's no purpose to put the S there instead of just having a different title. So.
Yeah, I'd rather just be Cream.
So no S's. Let's just call it Cream, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with calling it Scream 6 at this point. I think maybe if they called the last one Scream 5, they could have called this one Scream 6 and no one would have batted an eye, I don't think. But here we are. I see a lot of love for Vince. Bring back Vince. I don't like Vince needed some more screen time. We didn't get to know him. I didn't even care when he died. It was like, what? He's just dead. He just gets poked in the neck and that's it. There's a really good setup to his kill, but besides that, it's just like, man. We had a crazy comment back here from Duvet Ramos, I think is how I pronounce this. Hi, KillJoy Jake. Hello. Why are you yelling? I would like to see The Rock as the next police sheriff in 2023 Scream. I would love to see The Rock in a Scream movie. That would be insane. He would like the problem with that though is if we had some dude like that, he would just beat the crap out of whoever Ghostface is. He would just punch someone in the face and it would be over. Unless The Rock is Ghostface. I'm really thinking about that. I see some love for Scream 6. Please, it's so simple. Just call Scream 6. I think the thing now is we can't call it Scream 6 at this point because the last one was in Scream 5. So like if they did the last one Scream 5, you could call this one Scream 6. You would kind of have to. But now we can't. The Night Watch Zone is here. What's up, Night? How's it going? Night Watch Zone, what's going on? What's going on? Vince was disrespecting my girl Liv the whole movie. Yeah, for real. Jeez. Screw Vince, man. No, I'm kidding. I actually want some more. I want some more scenes with Vince. I would like that whole relationship between them developed a little more. That was another thing about Scream 5. I was like, let's see a little more of that. Let's see a little more of those relationships actualized. We didn't focus on that enough, I think. So I also think, oh, here we go. I'm getting a call from, hey, Matt, I'm going to call you right back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Gotcha. Getting a call from Craven Something Scary. What's up, Steven?
What is going on, man? What's happening here?
I'm just vibing, hanging out on a live stream. Here we go.
Dude, bro, this is what I'm talking about, man. We got to get some money raised up for this movie. Let's go.
Right. We actually already have some contenders for the Ghostface pops, too. Isn't that nuts?
Ooh, let's go, people. What are you guys waiting for? Jump on it, man. This is the time to do it. We're on a countdown, Jake. We got a movie to make you. You've got this film. It's got to be done. We got to do this, man.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to be on this live stream all night if that's what it takes. We're getting this thing to a certain point, so heck yeah.
Yes. Heck yeah. Guys, if you can hear my voice, you must go to the Kickstarter, please, right now. Whatever it is, $1, $10, $100, $1,000, whatever it is, please, guys, you've got to make this happen. Well, let's show Jake our love. Let's open not only our hearts, but our wallets, and let's show him how much we love him, how much we want to see his film made, his passion, his vision come to pass, because we're so close. We are getting there. The mountain is being climbed, and you can help it get to the top. You can do it. So please, anything you can do, I'm pleading from you, from Craven Something Scary, please, let's show him our love and continue. If you already donated, let's do some more. Let's go again. That's what I'm doing. I'm going back for another round. Let's get this thing up. Anything and everything counts.
Heck yeah. 100%. Thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate that.
Bro, you're welcome, my man. Listen, I'm not going to crash your live stream, man. I just had to call and chime in and say, hey, and say, let's go. Let's get this thing done, man.
Oh, you're good. You can crash it anytime you want. It's all good.
Well, all right, buddy. I'll catch up with you in the chat for a little bit here also, but much love, my man, and we're going to get this thing done, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Steven.
You better, Jake. See you, man.
Peace. That Steven is just an absolute wonderful human being, as well as everyone else in the collective. The Knight is here as well. Thank you so much to my wonderful brethren in the collective. They're also wonderful. Such great people. So answering some more questions though. And once again, like Steven said, please, if you can, donate to the Kickstarter. There's some awesome rewards you can get soon. Matt is going to have that thing on there, and I will keep you guys updated on when that happens. If you want to be on the Lethal Collective stream, you can hash it out with me, Fate, Knight, and Steven about whatever you want. We can talk about it in live time instead of having to respond to comments here. So there you go. Liv has gained a cult following. I really liked Liv. I once again, I feel like my three characters from Scream 5 I would have liked to learn more about was Liv, Wes, and the guy we were just talking about that gets stabbed in the neck. Wow. Why am I forgetting this? Vince as well. Those three characters I would love to see a little more fleshed out. I especially because there's a lot of things set up with with all three of those characters actually that it could have been expanded upon more. I feel like that was a big thing. Maverick says just bought the first $50 ticket to get on the stream. Oh man, is that already set up? Is Matt is working hard here, everybody. Let's see if that's, I just want to confirm that 100%. Oh, here we go. Yes, let's go, baby. So currently you can pledge $50 or more to be a guest on the Lethal Collective stream. You also get a special thank you credit on the movie, HD movie downloads, digital screenplay, digital posters, exclusive Discord channel access, digital soundtrack, and the tabletop RPG, as well as you can be a guest on the Lethal Collective stream. You get all those things. There is 9 spots left, everybody. We already have one backer. That is Maverick, who is awesome. Maverick, we're gonna have a great time on our stream. I'm telling you, it's gonna be an absolute party. It's gonna be a good time. So yes, 100%. Sergio says, do you think Kirby should be the opening scene for Scream 6? I hope she's not the opening kill, but it would be cool if she was in the opening scene. That would be cool. Be all about that. Lei TheNerd says everyone just invading Jake's stream like it's nothing. It's hilarious. I don't care. I'm all about, like, listen, if you guys had my phone number, which I won't publicly give out, I'd be down for that. I'd be down for some invasion. I like friends. I don't have a lot of those. So Scream 2, the Electric Boogaloo. Yes, Jay. That's what they should name it. Why name it anything else? Honestly. John Kelly said, was sad to see Liv go. Yeah, I was sad to see her go, but that killer reveal was insane. That killer reveal was pretty nuts. So I don't know. That's pretty exciting. Exciting stuff. Michael Myers asks, where is the link to your Discord server, Jake? Michael, I'm kind of scared to have you on my Discord server. No, I'm just messing with you, man. So if you support us at a certain tier, you get to be on the server as a certain member. You get access to certain channels. We're me and the cast, everybody, the crew, literally everybody from the movie. You can ask us direct questions in real time. I want to say that is all on the Kickstarter. I want to say, once again, Matt is 100% in charge of the Kickstarter. I would be dead in the water without that man. So yes, I want to say that's all on the Kickstarter. If it's nowhere else. Because if you support us at a certain tier, yeah, you get that. So you get access to like all the different channels. You get to talk with us. Good stuff. So what's up, Lindsay? What's up, Shut Up James? What's going on, everybody? What is up, everybody? Oh man, we're getting some numbers here. We're getting some people in this live stream. Craven Something Scary is here. What's going on? What's going on? $50 and you are on the Lethal Collective with us. Yes. So that's a few things I'm going to talk about again here for the new people. We have a bunch of people in the stream tonight. $50 over on the Kickstarter. You get to join us on the Lethal Collective and possibly talk with us about, is Stu alive? Is Stu dead? You can argue us in real time, whatever you feel about it. There you go. So check that out over on the Kickstarter. The link for that is in the description below. Also, tonight, I haven't mentioned this in a minute, but if you want to super chat, can be in the running to win a Ghostface Funko Pop. Now, they're not real. They're fake ones because the real ones are like $300. But you can get these fake ones that look pretty sick. I'll show a picture of it once again. Currently, Lei TheNerd is in the lead with $6, so she is definitely getting one. Jen has $1 in the running. Jason Dyer's at $5. John Kelly is at $5. So all four of them are getting Funko Pops as of right now. You can change that if you want one. You can compete for that. And like I said, all the money from Super Chats tonight is going directly into the Kickstarter. So if you don't feel like supporting the Kickstarter, that's totally understandable. You can Super Chat right here. So there you go. So I'm going to show you these pictures one more time, and then we're going to get the ball rolling on talking about Scream 6, talking about Red Right Hand, talking about a bunch of good stuff tonight. So if I can just find that message from Tyler once again. So here's what they look like. In case you guys are wondering, this is what the Funko Pops look like. That, and here's another one. Little blurry picture. I probably should have been a little more professional here and had them ready to go on the stream, but that's just the kind of crazy day we're having here. Michael Myers says, Stu is dead. Come argue us. Come argue Craven about that in live time. You can argue him about that. All right, so getting back on topic with Scream 6 here. Let's talk about that. According to the Scream 2022 release, where would Scream 6 trailer land? That's actually a good question. I'm thinking probably December is when we'll get the trailer then, if it's coming out in March. Like December, I feel like would be a good time. Maybe January. Maybe closer to January, actually. So one way or the other, I'm not 100%. Probably around that time frame, though. So like late December, early January is probably when we'll get the trailer. I feel like maybe the marketing will start to ramp up like early winter is what I want to say for Scream 6. Just because that's kind of what they did with Scream 5, and like clearly that worked. We were just kind of trash talking the marketing over on the Lethal Collective stream, but honestly, I really did. The marketing was great. The only thing that sucked about it was they just put too much in the first trailer that they released. If they didn't do that, I would say 10 out of 10 marketing wouldn't change a thing. The only thing I would change is don't put all those shots of making it obvious who the killer was in the trailer in retrospect. So I'm seeing a lot of derail the Stu train. He got a TV to the head. I feel like there's an argument on both sides. Like I said, I'm not really on one side or the other, but I definitely feel like I see both sides of the argument. I see both sides. So we all know Craven Something Scary absolutely loves Stu. So yes, absolutely. It's been confirmed Amber killed Dewey, says Jaden. I don't know if it has been confirmed, but I'm like 90% sure it had to be, because she was the only other killer in Scream 5, to our knowledge as of right now. So that could change in the future. Jaden says, Jake, did you ever hear about one of the original scripts having Liv, Amber, and Mindy as the killers? Wouldn't that be unique and refreshing to the franchise? Absolutely. I would be so down for that. Adam has to go. Adam, thank you again for joining the stream, and thank you for supporting the Kickstarter. We greatly appreciate it here over at KillJoy Jake, Trigger Mortis Productions, Lethal Collective Industries, whatever. But yeah, 100%. I would love to see a three killers is a big thing for me. I would love to see 3 killers in a movie. A cult of ghost faces, I think, would be sick. I am definitely kind of worried, though. We've been talking a lot in the horror world about how we're getting sick of cult movies. We're getting sick of movies that just randomly turn into cult films at the end, I guess. Personally, like, if it's done well, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. If you take a concept that's like wildly overly done and you twist it in some kind of way that's original, okay, I'm all about it. That's what I say. So, hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe and get to stabbing. Thank you, Adam. I will make sure to do a lot of stabbing tonight. I promise. That would be sick. Mizzy says a 30-second teaser trailer before Halloween ends for Scream 6. Yeah, honestly, 100%. Oh, here we go. John Kelly is taking the lead once again at $10 with super chats. Here we go. Or not John. Oh my God, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Jason, my bad, is at 10. Now, Jason Dyer in the lead. Here we go. And Jason says, I truly believe if you wrote a letter to the great Nick Cage, he would be in Red Right Hand. He also hates hospital scenes. Red Right Hand lives. That is hilarious. I would be absolutely honored to direct the amazing and wonderfully talented Nicolas Cage. That would be insane. I would love for him to be the killer in a movie. Just to direct that would be insane. I might geek out too much, though. I might have a problem doing that just because of how cool Nicolas Cage is. We have reached out to somebody, I will say that. I don't know if the Kickstarter is going to get to some of the stretch goals, but if we make it to some of the stretch goals there, you could get somebody in Red Right Hand from the Scream movies. That's all I'm going to say about it. I can't spoil who, but I don't know. Could happen. Lei TheNerd is saying, can't get left behind. There we go. She is still in second place at 8 whole euros. That might, you know what? Honestly, that might translate to more than $10. I don't know. I'm going to have to do the math after this stream, so I have absolutely no idea, which is hilarious. Kyle says, I want a killer to survive, run away, but I don't know how enjoyable the sequel to that would be. I think it would be kind of cool. I mean, we've already explored that concept a little bit in the Scream TV series, but to see that on screen done a little more like, I don't want to say professionally, because I think the first 2 seasons of the show are good, but I feel like all the movies are better than the show, just because it's like TV to Hollywood comparison, like one's better than the other, almost all 9 times out of 10. So I feel like to see that in a movie would be really cool, really shocking to have a cliffhanger ending like that. And maybe that's why they haven't announced 7 yet, is because there's going to be some kind of something like that. That would be sick. Darth, what's going on, Darth? I agree with you, Jake. I'll be concerned with the quality of the writing for Scream 6 since it's being released in about a year. Yeah, I wish I was behind the scenes. I wish I was behind the scenes and I knew what was going on in the writing creative process, but I'm not. If I did know, and like maybe they had something already planned a year ago, they were like, okay, here's the outline of our entire Scream trilogy. That's definitely going to happen. We already know what we're going to do with it. Okay, totally different story. But John Kelly, holy crap, just took the lead with 25. Let's go, John. Good stuff. Someone's getting a GHOSTFACE pop tonight. Let's go. But thank you, by the way, John. John, I greatly appreciate it. You guys are making this movie happen. So to talk about this a little bit, though, I talked about this a lot in my video. I was shocked to see that they put out the release date already, because in multiple ways, I feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Yes, they might already have an idea, and this might be a bold, like, confidence kind of move. But I'm also concerned that maybe with the release date being out, what if they have to push this back? Like, what if they have to push it back because of unseen forces in our world that could delay a movie depending on what happens? That's scary to think about. And it's literally the same exact story of what happened with Halloween Kills. So I just don't want them to have to, we get to a certain point where we've been waiting for the film for so long, fans are starting to lose interest, and what they have to do is pack the final trailer full of spoilers to bring people in, because then that kind of takes the fun out of it, right? There's a lot of Scream fans that are definitely going to be going to this thing. The hype for Scream is unreal right now. I mean, it's insane. It's one of the biggest horror franchises on the market right now. I just feel like maybe they got to chill out a little bit with everything, just make a good movie, focus on that. They're announcing all this stuff, and it's crazy, so... Okay, here we go. Bob Hunt has officially entered the race. What's Bob? Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. So Bob is at $10 as of right now. So that puts Lei TheNerd, John Kelly, Jason Dyer, and Bob Hunt up there. You guys are currently in the Ghostface Funko Pop realm. Now they're not real, but they're they look cool. Craven, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the stream. Everyone, please donate all that you are able to Jake's Kickstarter. Let's get the movie made. Yes, let's do that. Let's do it. 100%. Good stuff. If the director came out and said they had a script ready, would you feel better? Yeah, honestly, Kyle, I would. Big thing that I'm concerned about is maybe they had a concept and they've been writing the scripts in the past couple of months. That's something I'm worried about, and it's not too crazy to suggest, honestly. It's not that I don't have faith in Radio Silence. I love those guys, Guy Busick and James Vanderbilt. They're amazing writers. I really like a lot of their work outside of this movie. Like Guy Busick, for example, was the main writer for Ready or Not. Love what he did with that film. James Vanderbilt has been around for a long time, even before that. I love their respective works. They do some great stuff, but a script is not easy to write. This is not something that you can just crank out in 2 weeks. I mean, with some movies, yeah, sure, but this isn't like your typical slasher movie. This is Scream. Like, this is... It's a slasher at its core, but it also comments on the state of the horror genre. It has really deep characters. I gotta keep up with all this. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Let's do some math. 13. Lei TheNerd is at 13 euros. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who has super chatted so far. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will have to get in contact with you all about getting these things out to you so that Fate Decided can ship them out, which is hilarious. Kyle says, I think the actual filming is not long at all, which is calming to know. I would rather them just make a longer movie, though, you know? Like, that was another thing about the last movie. If it was like 10 minutes longer, you could have fixed basically all the problems I had with Scream 5. If it was just 10 minutes longer. That's it. That's all I'm asking. So I do want a longer movie. 100%. I want a longer movie with the next Scream, whatever it's going to be called. Scream 6, Scream Forever After. Whatever happens next. I think that'd be sick. So... Is Hugo Weaving the one in Lord of the Rings? Yes, he is. Oh my God, who is he in Lord of the Rings? I watch that movie all the time. Arwen's dad? Is he Arwen's dad? Wow, why do I not remember this? Nightwatch Zone is heading out. Thank you for stopping by, though. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. My Lethal Collective brethren are here tonight, and I just greatly appreciate it. So, are you happy with Scream's Rotten Tomatoes score? I think it deserves at least an 80%. I think it's like, I want to say it's close to that. Maybe it has like a 76% right now. I'm happy with that. I think it deserves an 80, but Matt is calling me. So we're going to answer that. We're going to see what he's up to. Yo.
Howdy there, partner.
Howdy, Matt. What's going on?
Still streaming?
Yeah, we're still streaming. Heck yeah.
So we got, I just want to let everyone know on stream that we have our new tier up.
New tier is up. Let's go. We already have someone.
Up and someone has already backed it. We already got a backer on the tier, and I haven't even announced it yet.
Yeah. We have people on the stream talking about it already, which is crazy. So.
Hell yeah! So for $50, you can pledge to the Butterfly Knife tier, and you can be a guest speaker on the Lethal Collective YouTube channel.
You heard it here first, folks.
Now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very limited tier. This is a limit to 10, and somebody already backed it, so there are 9 slots left. So if you are interested in participating in this, you got to act fast, and I cannot stress enough, fast.
Got to act fast. If you want to be on the Lethal Collective stream, this may be your only opportunity to be on the Lethal Collective stream. Hash it out with us about whatever opinions you might have about Scream, about Halloween, about any upcoming horror movie, or it's something in the past that you might want to hash out with us. So... there you go.
you could be the world's very first guest speaker scalper.
Yes. Sure.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no.
No, you can't do that.
Don't do that. No. But yes, come join us over on the Lethal Collective, and we'll have a great time talking. It's going to be an absolute party. We're going to have a great time. So 100%. We are going to get this Kickstarter funded tonight, everybody. I'm very excited.
Yeah? Is that the goal?
Sure. We're getting a lot of super chats. Speaking of which, Bob Hunt, thank you for reminding me of that. It's Elrond he plays. I freaking love the Lord of the Rings movies. Matt, aren't those so good?
I've seen, like, all of them once.
All of them once? What?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
Them. I actually really want to rewatch them. That's a good reminder.
Oh, we're gonna have to do a rewatch of those. They're phenomenal. Jason Dyer, also thank you again for the super chat. Says, oh, not the bees. What? Nice. What do you think about Stu killing Michael Myers in Halloween Ends? Wouldn't it be okay? What a slap in the face to Scream fans or the Stu Train fans it would be if they brought Stu back for Halloween Ends, not Scream 6. That's why I don't even know what to say to that. You just broke me, Jason. You just broke me. Craven, I know you're probably gone, but thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Super chat lives tonight. That's what they should be screaming in Halloween.
Well, Jake, actually.
What?
Speaking of Stu.
I did not hear anything you just said, Matt, but yes.
Jake, speaking of Stu.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
We do have something in our movie.
Oh, yeah. There's something in the movie that relates to Mr. Stu Macher. So.
Might be a couple things, actually, but you really got to keep your eyes peeled.
I can't elaborate any further, but yeah, it's gonna really throw a monkey wrench in the old Stu argument. So.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm the most excited for. That's gonna just blow people's minds, I think. So, yeah, 100%. Good stuff. So, want to thank Lei TheNerd again for another super chat. Thank you. No, must keep up. We got this. Lee, you're still in it. You are still in it right now. It is currently, just so everyone knows. Did I add? I don't think I added. Bob, I'm gonna be honest. I think I haven't added your super chat yet. Yeah. Okay. There we go. 20. Bob Hunt just is at 30. So here we go. The current standings for the Ghostface Funko Pops is Jason Dyer and Lei TheNerd tied at 15. They're both certainly getting one of those so far. Bob Hunt's in second place with $30 on the super chats, getting a Ghostface Pop, and John Kelly at the very top with $45. Thank you. Wow. Thank you to everybody though. Thank you to everyone who was super chat.
What's actually a very important question that your chatters may want to know about?
My chatters, yes. What is this question?
Okay, your viewers. Jesus Christ. Is there a way for you to keep track of who gives you super chats?
I have a piece of paper in front of me right now and a pencil.
But I mean, like, is there a way for you to see who in the past month has given you super chats?
Yeah, I think so. I want to say yeah.
That's awesome, because the one thing about, we love all the super chats, like that's super nice, but everyone who gives us a super chat on YouTube is missing out on the really cool rewards on the Kickstarter. So I'm wondering, for all the people who have super chatted but not backed on Kickstarter, maybe there's a way that we can still give these cool digital rewards to the people who have given like $20, $25 through your super chat, so we can email them to them as well.
Oh, 100%. There is a lot of people that, like Jason Dyer, for example, every time I stream, he donates, and I just think that's amazing. Thank you so much, Jason, if you're still here. I would love to give out, 100% to the people who are just like up there for super supporting the channel in any way, shape, or form. We will try to get these if the Kickstarter gets funded, we'll try to get these rewards to everybody who's supported the channel one way or another. So thank you to everyone who has supported. So thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we won't be able to do that for physical rewards. If you want the physical rewards, you do have to back on the Kickstarter, but we'll try to figure something out for the digital rewards to those of you who have super chatted.
The art, Matt, real quick, I got to get back to answering some questions, but before that, do you want to tell everybody about the RPG a little bit, that you're literally making a game based off of Scream, off of our fan film?
I am making a game, and this is included in our digital download pack. You can get this for $25 or more if you back the campaign. It is a micro RPG. If anyone in chat is familiar with something like Dungeons and Dragons, you should know what type of game this is. It's not exactly a board game. It's more of a storytelling experience with your buddies, but you have to keep track of, like, you know, different statistics and stuff. You got to roll dice. You're telling a story, but the let's just say the unpredictable outcomes are determined by the roll of the die, right?
Yes.
So this is going to be a game that kind of takes the concept of Dungeons and Dragons, but it spins it to be more like if it were a Scream film or a slasher flick, you know. It's only going to be about 5 to 6 pages long, so anyone, regardless if you have any experience with RPGs, anyone can learn it. All you need is pen, paper, and some 6-sided dice, and all the rest is in the rules. And I'm really, really excited. We got some exclusive artwork being made for the cover, also by Anna Ross.
Anna Ross is amazing. Heck
very
yeah.
excited.
Oh yeah, good stuff. I'm super pumped. If you're into that, like, I love D&D personally. That's something I love to play. Me and Matt, actually, we met playing D&D. So if you're into that, this is gonna be a game similar to that. Yeah, it's something very important to us as well. It's something that we bonded over. A lot of my friends in real life, that's what we do. It's a fun game. I mean, we've already talked about it. We've actually gone back and forth a little bit about it, and we're gonna do a stream at some point with the cast and crew playing the game, and we won't know which one of them is Ghostface and all that. It's a really interesting concept. So I'm very excited to play that.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, anyone who backs at, I think, what is it, 15 or above? No, at 25 or above, not only do you get the tabletop RPG, but you'll also gain exclusive access to some of our channels. We have a Discord server that you may want to link to at some point. But on our server, if you get that higher tier, we have some exclusive voice channels that you can go into, and we can run the game for you, and we'll play it with you.
Hey, Matt, I had a question about that. We had a question in the chat earlier about, can anybody join the Discord, or is that exclusive to just the Kickstarter backers?
Anybody can join the Discord. The link is publicly available. It's in our story at the very bottom of the story description for the Kickstarter. You can click the link, you can join it. The only things that are gated off to that $25 plus tier are those 2 channels. These channels allow you to talk directly to cast and crew members. We're going to have movie nights. We're going to do game nights. We're going to do live Q&As, some updates.
Oh, yeah.
You can get a little behind the scenes on how the movie is being produced. Lots of cool stuff. We're planning to start pumping that out after the campaign wraps up. And so far, we've only had one person redeem their special role, and we've actually had a bunch of people get the $25 plus. So check your emails. I sent you, everyone who backed above that tier, I sent you something. And if you want to get in on it, again, it's 25 plus, and you can talk to the cast and crew. We'll have some fun. I'm very excited for that.
Absolutely. Great stuff, man. All right, Matt, I'm going to get going because I have a lot of questions I got to answer. I want to talk to a few people. That's why I love doing these live streams. So I'm going to get to that. But thank you so much for coming on here and giving us some good updates on the Kickstarter and all that.
Of course, it's my pleasure. I'm very excited for the final week. I'm ready to see this thing succeed.
Heck yeah. All right, man. I will talk to you soon.
All right, dude. Peace out.
Peace. All right, guys. So first of all, I want to thank everybody for the super chats tonight. Holy crap. We are up to some numbers here. Lei TheNerd is at 20 euros. Jason Dyer, thank you. You are the man, sir. Thank you. Also up to 20. John Kelly's still in the lead with 45, and Bob Hunt is at 30. Just so a little update on that. But to talk a little more about Scream 6, we had a question from Not Now Nicole saying, do you watch Zach Cherry's Scream videos? And fuck yes, I do. Oh my God. The guy, listen, I make some decent content over here. That guy just is amazing. Zach Cherry's content is ridiculous. It is up there. I love the guy. I would love to collaborate with him so badly. He makes some excellent videos. He's got a great voice. Awesome guy. I would love to grow up and become him. Yeah, and like the Dreaming Insomniacs said, this Dreaming Insomniacs is friends with all these guys. I wish I was friends with Zach Cherry. That would be awesome. If you don't have the funds for Red Right Hand, would you consider extending the time until the end of May? So we cannot extend the Kickstarter. Yeah, this is an all or nothing kind of thing. We need $5,000 to do it. We couldn't do it for less because it's going to be like basically $2,000 to make all the physical like stuff that we're putting out for like you guys who support us. That's gonna be about $2,000 to produce all that, and then it's gonna be about $3,000 on top of like some other funds we've already secured from yours truly to make the movie. So that is why we need $5,000, in case you're wondering. Not now. Nicole says, "Who are you?" Yeah. So the Dreaming Insomniacs is he's got a band. He does a podcast. I was on it once. Some good stuff. He makes some good content over there. If you don't have, I already read that. But like, yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Scream 6 real quick. I am sorry I've been a little on topic, off topic tonight. Things are getting a little crazy over on the KillJoy Jake channel. It might even get a little sensual tonight too if these sunglasses keep teasing me over here. So who knows what'll happen. But let's talk some more Scream 6 here. Jay says, is it possible Scream 6 could be the start in a new direction from the previous 5? No movie meta stuff, just straight up slasher. Ooh, that's a little controversial. That's kind of a big trademark with Scream, is the fact that they're meta. They comment on like the current state of horror. I don't know if I would be into that or not. I just sent this to Zach. He'll appreciate it. I was literally just talking to him. Well, thanks. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. That would be cool if I could be Zach's friend. I would love that. But I don't know if I would want a Scream film that isn't meta. Like, I think they should lean a little more into their slasher roots for sure. But I don't know if I want a Scream film that's not meta, because I want this new film to comment on something horror genre related. We commented just on fandom in the last movie. That was a big thing. That was a big change, actually. That was a big change. Something I was talking about earlier is like a big thing I liked about Scream 5. The big things I liked about the film was all the deviations from the typical tone. Like, it deviates a lot from your typical Scream formula. It comments on different things, not just horror. It talks about like all of movie fandom and how it can get toxic. I think that's really interesting. I feel like the changes, the deviations was the thing I liked the most about it. The rest of it, the more I've watched Scream 5, the more I've realized like they had to make that film the way they did to honor Wes Craven's legacy, and that's great. But I almost feel like if they made it more of a Ready or Not movie, it could be better, which is why I think Scream 6 has the potential right now to be a better film, but I'm not 100% sure if it will be or not. That's still up in the air. They're releasing a lot about the film right now, which makes them feel like, it just makes them feel a little desperate to me. That's how it's coming off. I hope that's not the case, but I hope it's good. Hope it's really good. The intro to your X spoiler review was gold. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was editing that and I'm like, should I make the whole thing like that, like edited that way? And should I talk like that? And I'm like, no, I can't do that for 15 minutes. That's going to get so annoying. Do you think Radio Silence should do a sequel to Ready or Not or Devil's Due? Not Ready or Not's clean cut. Ready or Not's, that's a open shut case. I don't know if I'd want them to do more of that. Devil's Due, I could see them doing more of, though, because the ending of Devil's Due leans into the fact that like this is something that is going to continue to happen for whatever reason, which I love that it's not fully explained of what's going on in Devil's Due. I think I would want another one of those. I'd be down for that. I'd be interested in that. Katie Smith, what's going on? Hey, it's Jake. Yes, it is. Hey, it's Katie. What's up, Katie? Lee says, we love these cozy off-topic streams. That means a lot to me. That really does mean a lot. I sometimes worry, I'm like, do people come here for the Scream news or do they come for the ugly host? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. So I appreciate that, Lee TheNerd. I really do. I hope you guys love staring at my big greasy forehead for 8 to 15 minutes at a time. So I have so much fun doing this channel. I really do. This has been the time of my life the past 2 years. I don't know if I've said that on in a video or on stream or not, but wow. I don't know what life would be like without YouTube. I'm about to go full time. I don't know if I've said this on stream a few times, but I'm about to go full time with the content creation. I'm going to Katie, you're cracking me up. I'm about to go full time with this. I just put in my 2 weeks at work. I'm starting a second channel. I'm going to start channel memberships on here. So we got a lot of really cool things in the works. We really do. I'm really excited for the future of this and the content we're about to put out. Not even just the movie. Like the movie I know is going to be good because of all the amazing and talented people working on it, but like I have so many other things planned that once we get some like actual money coming in, we can do like these crazy things. Like I want to do a Scream 1996 locations video, and I planned on doing it at the end of this month, but I'm like, you know what? I want to do this right. I want to spend the money and make it the best thing I possibly can. So I'm delaying it, but I'm telling you, when we finally do it, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have a whole bunch of YouTubers in it. We're going to go through Stu's house. I'm going to do all that stuff eventually, but I just, it's not in the cards right now. Making a movie is not cheap. So Katie, are you in my closet? Listen, I can debunk that right now. I'm just saying. I can smell you. That's so funny. You know what, Katie? You got me all paranoid. I'm gonna check the closet. I'm gonna do it. Don't make me. You can smell me? Listen. I will check the closet right now. Ah! Katie just scared the crap out of me, guys. She is in the closet. That's a fun fact. Fun fact. All right, Kate, listen. You can stay in my closet for the stream, Katie, but after that, Katie, I need you to leave, okay? All right. What did you like best about Ready or Not, and did you have any problems with the film? Oh my God, Katie, holy crap. I know you. Wait a minute. Oh my God, this is my buddy's girlfriend. Oh my God, this is totally Jake. This is my buddy Jake messaging me right now. Katie, I just thought you were some random person. What's up, Jake and Katie? I love you guys. Oh, you guys are wonderful. I hear you guys are going to have a crazy weekend, so have fun. I don't know if you guys are already where you guys are, but I hope you guys are having fun. So have you ever seen that movie? Yeah, me and Jake are writing it right now. So we had a whole conversation about it the other night. I can't believe I just said that on stream. What do you like best about Ready or Not? And did you have any problems with the film? So I really like Ready or Not. I think it was one of those movies that just blew me away, a total surprise kind of film. I like, just offhand, I didn't really have any problems with it, honestly. Like there's some stuff towards the end that I felt was like a bit weird. The one thing that I heard was going to be the last line of the film was going to be Samara Weaving. She walks out of the house and like the cops ask her like, what happened here or something. And then she was going to initially say rich people or something like that. But I believe the line is in-laws, which is a much better line. If she would have said rich people, you make the film about something entirely else, which I feel like it leans into the idea of like aristocrats and how they're not so great because of certain things. It leans into that idea a little bit. It's just like a touch of it, but maybe to say that out loud to the audience is a bit like on the nose, and that's a bit too much, I would think. But I like that they made it about the fact that she's pissed about, oh yeah, my in-laws tried to kill me. Like that's funny. That's a great last line. I love it. Nicole, thank you so much for the cute boy hosting the stream. I appreciate that. Why did that just make me jump? If that made you jump, I'm so glad I could do that. If I could put a jump scare in an hour into my live stream, that would be insanely sick. Everyone's in my house. Everyone from the stream is in my house right now. I'm horrified. I'm just laughing at these comments. Santa Rosa, let's go. Yeah, I really want to go to Santa Rosa. So the other reason I have to delay the trip is because there's a lot of movies that were filmed in Northern California that I'm now realizing, and I'm like, if I go out there, I got to be efficient. I can't just do what I did with the Wilmington trip, go there and then literally when I went to Wilmington to do the Scream 5 locations video, I found out driving there that's where they were filming Halloween Kills, and I'm just like, hey, I should do that too, but I had none of the research done. So I was just like, well, fuck, I can't do that. So I ended up going like 2 months later back there. So what I'm going to do now is, instead of just rushing out to Northern California, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to find out all the other movies filmed in the surrounding area. For example, Us was filmed out there. So a locations video for that would be pretty cool. I would want to do all those things at the same time, just spend like maybe a week and a half out there doing a bunch of filming locations videos, have them ready for a whole year. Like, how crazy would that be? So I trust me, that Scream video is going to happen. And Zoe Crawford, another YouTube channel, has so kindly suggested that he will help out with the video. He lives in the area, I guess. So I would love to meet up with him and have him in the video. Fate Decided is also very close by, so I would love to have him in there. Yeah, Missy, Katie, and Lee, you guys, I guess, are all in my house. So we're all gonna have a party after this live stream. We're all gonna get trashed. Let's have a good time. It'll be awesome. Oh, Nicole's here too. I'm on your front porch. Okay. See, everyone's coming over for the party, man. We're having a Friday night crazy party here. It's gonna be sick. I wish I didn't have to work in the morning. I would hang out with all you guys. Dreaming Insomniacs, he's here too. Joe's hanging out. We're gonna have a great time after this stream, guys. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, getting on track with Scream 6. What's another thing we want to see in this film? I mean, I've been talking about a different location than just Woodsboro. I would love to see them go to New York City, honestly. I think that would be sick. I would love to see something maybe not centered around Gale Weathers, where she's the main character. Like, let's keep Sam and Tara the main focus of this next movie. But I would love for it to take place in New York. I think that would be sick. I would love a Ghostface run around New York City. That would be sweet. And it would make sense. They're filming the thing in Montreal, which I guess I've said this probably a million times. You're probably sick of me saying this, but that's where they film a lot of shots for New York City, because it's cheaper to film in Canada than it is in New York City. I mean, oh my God, it's crazy. So more chase scenes, says Jaden. More chase scenes, more unique kills, attacks. I agree. I think Scream 5 had a lot of knife kills, and in a way, kind of reinvented the knife kill in a lot of ways. I think there was a lot of really cool aspects to it, because you can stab somebody a million times. You can do that. That's one way to effectively do that. Or you can do it with Wes's death, which is one of my favorite kills from the entire franchise, where it's like this slow, oh, we're getting it, oh my God, and it goes right through the guy's neck. That is, I mean, just messed up. Just absolutely messed up. Good stuff from that scene, especially. I really liked that kill. I would like an actual chase scene, because there really wasn't one in the last movie. What the hell? I would love it. I would love a good chase scene. That really builds suspense. And then when you have a creative kill to finish that off, oh my God, that's the best way to do it, I think. So, has Gale ever talked to Ghostface? No, technically no. Ghostface has called Gale's phone, which people in my comment section have made very clear to me, but technically they have never spoken on the phone together, which I think would be sick to see in a new movie. Let's explore some avenues we haven't gone down before in this next film. That's what I say. Okay, and imagine this too. Let's imagine we're in New York City, okay? It's late at night, and Ghostface is chasing someone down a New York alleyway. That would be that would be insane. That's like Jason Takes Manhattan, but actually good. Where the whole movie doesn't take place on a boat. That would be awesome. I would be so down for that. And yeah, Radio Silence cameo. They cameo in at least Matt and Chad are both in Southbound. They're both in Southbound, so I would love to see them do that. I think that would be sick. Or to have just a cameo where they walk on and do some kind of silly thing. They might feel like that's stepping on the toes of Wes Craven. Maybe that's why they haven't done that. Because, of course, honest to God, one of the coolest cameos in movies in general is in that first Scream when when Wes Craven shows up dressed up as basically Freddy Krueger. It's awesome. Janitor Fred. Well, I want to see at least 3 killers in Scream 6, says Lee the Nerd. Yeah. I'm all about 3 killers. I'm all about that. I think that would be cool. Maybe not have them all revealed at the same time. I think having what if one of the killers gets killed early on, and that's how they start to figure out who the other people are. I think that would be sweet. Let's not follow the same format. Let's do something different. The Marvel Lord says, "What's up, Jake? What's going on, Marvel Lord? How's it hanging? Should have more gore in the next movie." I agree. I think there was a lot of blood, but not enough gore. We need some more guts. Actually, you know what? Okay. Dewey's death had some good gore. That was pretty sick. All the guts falling out of him. Ugh, gross. Loved it. Is Southbound the movie that has Stifler from American Pie in it? Is Stifler from American Pie in that movie? I don't know. Southbound's the one where it's just like VHS, but all the skits are connected, and they basically all take place on like a road in like Nevada or something like that, I would say. My problem with Southbound is probably my least favorite of Radio Silence's movies. probably a controversial opinion, but I really like the concept is sweet. That is the coolest part about it. Some of the skits fall flat for me personally, especially towards the end. The last two are like they're fine. Rex Charm says Kirby definitely needs to pop up. She could totally fit into a college setting somehow if they go that route. Imagine if they're in New York City and, you know, Kirby has built an entire career off of getting attacked by a Ghostface killer. Why not? If you're going to do that, go on, do interviews, write a book. I could totally imagine Kirby doing that in the past 10 years. She could be in New York City and she could be on a college setting, like 100%. So if she was like a senior in high school in 2011, she probably would have been graduated a long time by now, though. That's my one thing with that. So what, 2016, 2017, she probably graduated college if she went the full 4 years. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do with her character. If they bring her back, that would be awesome. I would love more Hayden Panettiere. She is such a gem in Scream 4. I mean, wow. I really loved her in that film. She's easily my favorite new character. And I have no water left. That is not good. But I don't know. I would love to have Kirby come back in some capacity. I still hate that we're supposed to believe that Tiny. Oh God, here we go. Look, if you have that problem with this movie, you're gonna have a lot of problems with just about every slasher movie out there. Then that's what I have to say about that. Like I said in my non-spoiler review for X, I'm like, I know someone is gonna be out here saying, well, that movie sucked because it's an old person killing all these young people. That doesn't make any sense. Dude, look, it's a movie. It's a movie. That's the problem you're gonna have with this thing. Come on. I think that's it. Whatever. We gotta look past that at some point. There's some things that it's like, why is that such a big deal? Why is that such a big deal for people? I don't get it. We have a problem with that, but we don't have a problem with the fact that like on 4 different occasions, people are out here trying to kill Sidney Prescott. That's ridiculous. But no one has a problem with that. So what's up with that? Why don't we have if we don't have a problem with that, why do we have a problem with this? There's something I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. Ghosty making video calls or stuff, or would that be too far? So Ghostface kind of does that in the new movie. Like sends the video. I like that Ghostface is like texting Tara at the very beginning and sends videos of Amber. That's pretty sick. I'm actually like, I was digging that. I think we could definitely dive a little more into that. We dove into like the technological aspect of Ghostface with this new movie, which I thought was really cool. He plays around with the whole, what is it? The like the locking the doors thing, oh my God, what's that thing? Find Your Friends or whatever, that app where it's like, oh yeah, we can track someone's current location. That's a great idea to have in a slasher movie. Chad, dude, what are you thinking, man? I don't know. At least Dewey got to rescue another person's sister. Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's a fitting death for Dewey. That's how he would have gone out, is saving people. I really don't think I really don't think that Dewey's death felt like meh. You know, I thought it was very purposeful. It makes the next movie so much more suspenseful. You've set up the fact that, wow, you could kill more legacy characters in this next movie. I don't think they're going to do that, but they could. It's certainly possible now that they've killed one of them. So one of those characters that was safe for so long, now one of them is dead. What happens next for the Scream franchise? It's back to being super scary again, I think. Nobody is safe no more. So that's interesting. I don't know why I said it like that, but Coupe de Oeuf has risen from the grave. What is going on? What is up? What is up, everybody? Thanks for staying with me so late, everybody. I mean, it's like 9 o'clock, but I feel like it's a little late. Sure. Oh, it takes place in 2010. Yeah, you're right. Oh, but Sam references it as 2011. That's a bit of a mistake there. There's a lot of things in Scream 5 though that like they kind of had to change for certain reasons to make the whole stab continuity thing work. Which I just noticed you talked about in a comment as well. Dreaming Insomniacs. Whatever. They had to. It's little things. It's a little thing. It's nothing that affects it doesn't affect the greater plot line. Like if they said something like, oh, remember Kirby was in Scream 3? Like, okay, that'd be kind of weird. You know, like that's like, okay, that's a big old nasty mistake there. So Would you want to see a Stab movie instead of a Scream sequel? So you'll have to imagine the real events. Okay, so if you guys have seen X, this really isn't a spoiler, but there's like a lot of moments in that film where they're cutting to the movie that they're making within the movie. And I think it would be cool to see a Scream film kind of copy that whole idea. I think that would be sick to like show like a scene from like real life that happens in the Stab movie later on. Like we could have a Scream movie that doesn't quite take place all at the same time. Like we could show like the future, we could show like right now. I just think they should play around with the tone for the next movie. Don't make it the exact same film. Throw some ideas out there. Let's try something. Let's mix it up. I get what you're saying though about doing a Stab movie instead. I think that'd be interesting. Chris Anderson says the Stab movie continuity error. Sydney said they couldn't use her story, but they didn't say they couldn't use her name and just make stuff up. Plus Stab 8 might have loosely been based on the events of Scream 4, just without Sydney to avoid those legal issues, which is why Judy would have been in it. Loosely is the key word there, because we have a ghost face with a flamethrower, and that certainly did not happen in Scream 4. But I don't know. I mean, anything's possible. Bob Hunt says it definitely was a great purposeful death, as he couldn't save Tatum, so Dewey died as a true hero in my eyes. I agree. I think that's perfect. That's perfect writing for his character. I think that makes sense. I don't know. Wayne, what's going on, Wayne? I hate all this waning. That's funny. You say, I want characters watching House Shark. Listen, if House Shark gets referenced in the next Scream movie, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my absolute mind, so. Oh, Lei TheNerd, it's almost 3 a.m. Oh, God. Thank you for sticking out here. I appreciate it, but don't keep yourself up for me. I appreciate it, though. Jeez. It means a lot, but get some sleep, you know? I don't know what you got going on this weekend, but I hope you get some sleep. I hope I do appreciate the support and coming over and checking out the stream. I do appreciate it a lot. Grayson Plays, what's going on? I'm happy Scream 6 already has a release date, so we know how long we gotta wait. I don't know why I punched through that, but I was just feeling it. Yeah, I feel like in a way they shot themselves in the foot with putting out the release date. There's a lot more things they could announce at this point. I feel like that would keep the hype going. They don't have to do all that, you know? I think there's a lot that they look, okay, here's my thing about it. Yeah, it's exciting news. It's like, holy crap, we're getting this thing in a year. That is freaking awesome. But like, I'm just concerned that maybe they are trying to put this movie out as fast as they can because there's hype right now for Scream. There's this continued excitement about, oh my God, we're getting new Scream films right now. This is awesome. It hasn't been this exciting since honestly, since the original 3 movies came out. Like even when Scream 4 came out, like it totally bombed at the box office. There was like no marketing for Scream 4 back in like 2011, 2010, which sucks. Like, I don't know. That's rough to me. I don't know. I feel like now Scream is more exciting than it has been in a very long time. That's awesome to me. I'm very excited for that. I just don't think they needed to put this release date out as soon as they did. I don't know. Hey, you know what? Look, maybe I'm totally dead wrong. That would be awesome. I would love for that to be the case. And I would love for them to already have like some kind of crazy script, some idea of where it's going next. That would be awesome if that's the case, but it doesn't seem like that. If the last movie had some kind of ending that was like, oh, hey, and there's this thing that was left untampered with, and that could be explored in a sequel. Cool, but the ending is so clean cut. I mean, honestly, if they didn't announce a sequel, I wouldn't have been shocked because it's just like an open and shut story. It seems like the ending chapter to Scream. It almost seems like, why is there going to be another movie almost? So I am totally down for another Scream film, by the way. Oh my God. Joe, you're cracking me up right now. I really think that we need a Scream 6. I'm totally about it, but I really don't want them to put something out that's rushed, to put something out that's just because, hey, there's some hype going on right now. So that's my big thing. I want them to put out something good. So we are currently at $3,079 for the Kickstarter, by the way. I just had someone ask about a little update on there. Once again, if you guys want, there is a tier that we just set up last minute. 9 people can still get on this for people to be on the Lethal Collective stream. You can be on the stream with me, Craven Something Scary, Fate Decided, and the Night Watch Zone to hash out whatever you want to talk about horror-wise, horror-related, horror movie-related. We can talk about news. We can talk about Scream. We can talk about Halloween Kills or Halloween Ends. We can talk about whatever. And you can, right there, you can start going nuts about it. Joe, I got to read this, man. Dreaming Insomniacs, but I'm not sure. Joe, hey, I'll be in Florida sometime. Joe, I'll have to hit you up. I'll have to hit you up sometime. I'm gonna be in Boca to film a scene for the movie. I can't say any more than that. But yeah, that's where some of the budget is going towards, because we have to film something in Florida for some reason. So there you go. Can't say any more than that. I shouldn't have said that. What marketing for Scream 4, Wayne? Yeah, great point. What marketing? I have no idea. There barely was anything. Aiden says every Scream film has a clear-cut ending just in case the film bombs. But don't you feel like that's a bit safe, you know? Like, especially we had new directors, we had new writers this time around. I thought we were going to get something different. I didn't think we were going to get the same, like, okay, clean-cut ending. We can move on to something else if this one isn't successful. I say, like, balls to the wall, man. Have some big balls with this next one. Just go nuts. Have a cliffhanger ending. And so what if it doesn't get resolved? I say just go for it. There will be enough interest. Trust me. I hope they already had a script for Scream 6 while making Scream 5. They have to, right? Since it's coming in a year. Right? I mean, they have to. They really have to, but like, I'm still concerned that like there's all this hype right now, you know? So who knows? Who knows? Valerie, thank you so much. Just donated 50 to the Kickstarter. Can't wait to see the new movie. Valerie, we will have you on the Lethal Collective stream if that is the case. I greatly appreciate it. Heck yeah, there we go. We are at $3,129. Sick. So that is one more person that has that tier, by the way, everybody. It's very limited, up to 10 people. That's two down right now. So get on that while you can. Get on that while you can. This is your one chance to be on the Lethal Collective. You can talk to all of us. Go check it out. I would love to come to Australia, Wayne. I would absolutely be down. Some of my favorite YouTubers are like, when I watch YouTube, it's Australian YouTube. That is like some of my favorite creators. So come to Daytona. That's like 3 hours. Yeah, you know what? I will, if I can, I will. I will, Joe. And I can't say on stream what I would be totally down to do with you, but yeah. That's funny. Yeah, Coupe d'Oeuvre, the FNAF movie did get a release date. I have to do a video on that. There's just been so much news lately. And once again, I'm still working at my part-time job. I'm currently in the middle of my 2 weeks. And once that is done, I am a full-time content creator, everybody. So there will be literally just video after video after video. There will be amazing content on this page. I'm also starting a second channel soon, which I can't talk too much about because I'm still not 100% on what I want to do with that. Although I've literally made 2 videos for it already. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. So we need to have a movie end with one Ghostface getting away, still not knowing who it is. I agree, Rex Charmed. I think that would be sick. I would love to have some kind of ending along those lines. I'm telling you, I think a cliffhanger ending is needed in a Scream movie. That would be insane. I mean, could you imagine walking out of that theater with like still a Ghostface killer on the loose and maybe we know who it is? Could you imagine the dramatic irony of the next film? Like all the characters are trying to figure out who the killer still is, but we know this time around. That would be so different. That would be so different and crazy. You could tell a totally different story that way. I'm all about that. So. Joe, how do you get on the Lethal Collective? Support the Kickstarter, baby. That's what I say. Jason Dyer. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Here we go with a big ol' nasty super chat here. Thank you, Jason. I greatly appreciate it. You're definitely getting a Funko Pop at this point. I will fight to make sure that happens. I want Red Right Hand to be made, and I love that you are going full-time YouTuber. Seriously, I appreciate you and your channel. Jason, I appreciate you, man. It's crazy, man. With all this support, I would just love to shake all your guys' hands. Give you a big ol' hug. I just appreciate it so much. This is amazing. So I like sometimes I pinch. I'm not even kidding with you when I say like sometimes I would literally just pinch my arm like in the middle of streams, in the middle of making videos. Like, is this real? Am I really doing this? This is awesome. So I'm just having the time of my life. Stu Mocker says, "It's me. I'm alive." Stu, I was talking to you earlier, man. I can't believe you're alive, dude. So that kind of confirms it, everybody. Stu's coming back. Here we go. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. Rex actually has a really good idea here, right? They switched up the opening with Tara surviving. Now switch up the ending. Okay, dude, imagine if they kill Tara at the ending. Listen, I love Jenna Ortega. She's freaking amazing. One of my favorite actresses. But imagine if they killed her, dude. Like, could you imagine if they did? Could you imagine if they kill her after making her survive the opening of the last movie? That would be insane. Wow, that'd be nuts. Bob Hunt, thank you again for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. Bob is in the running here, everybody. So currently, if you want to know what's going on with the Funko Pops, if you still want one of those, Jason Dyer is in the lead with $70. Bob Hunt in second with 50. John Kelly at 45, and Lei TheNerd with 20 euros. So you all four of y'all will be getting fake Ghostface Funko Pops. Once again, what was I going to say? So they're not real. They're not the real Funko Pops. I guess those are like $300, which is insane to me. But these ones are really well made ones. Once again, I'll show you the picture in case there's someone in the stream right now. By the way, thank you for the amazing super chats from both Jason and Bob. I greatly appreciate it. And everyone who has put a super chat in there tonight. So I'm so sorry, everybody. I just got a really crazy text message. Wow. That's not good. 20 minutes. Cool. In 20 minutes, I will have to end the stream. Just got some crazy news, but that's all. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Everything is all good. But to talk about this though, I think it would be really interesting to kill Tara at the end of the movie just because like she survived already. Like how messed up would that be? How messed up would it be for like, something like that to happen where she survived the last movie, but she doesn't make it through the next one. I mean, look, it's not uncommon for a horror movie to do this. Can I just say, Jenna Ortega is friggin' winning right now. Like, oh my God, every month this year, she has put out some kind of movie that was wildly talked about or somewhat successful. Ugh. Jaden, you watch X, dude. X is easily my favorite horror movie of the entire year. It's amazing. Holy crap. Carrie, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, anyone who donates to the Kickstarter is incredible. I really think that if you guys, once again, this whole thing about the $50 tier for getting on the Lethal Collective, it's going to be a great time if you end up doing that. Good stuff. So I don't even know where I was going with that. Support us on Kickstarter, though, if you want to do that. Jason Dyer, thank you again with the super chat. We were up to 75 for Jason. Or, yeah. Yeah, I read that right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Get together with Craven and make a Stu Lives Funko Pop. Oh my God. I will listen. I will make that happen. I will make an older version of Stu Funko. You can buy those like the Funko Pops that are like they're blank or whatever, and you can like put clay on them or whatever. Listen, I'll have that made. I will have that made and I'll give it away. We'll do a different stream where it's like whoever the highest bidder is gets it. That would be okay, listen, I'm writing that down right. You know what? I'm texting Craven something scary. That idea. You don't know. I'm gonna write it down because that won't be. You guys don't want to watch that. Stu. I'm gonna say Stu Funko giveaway stream. I would so have that made. So listen, we have a bunch of people for Red Right Hand that are ridiculously talented people on this project that are absolutely insane. So like some of them actually like do this kind of stuff. They like build models and stuff. I can't say for what. There's going to be some kind of body part in this film that's going to explode off of a human being, which we needed some kind of building. We need to build something up for that. So, that person might be able to help me out with this Funko Pop thing. But I would love to make an old version of Stu in a Funko and like give that away. That would be sick. Like imagine his face is all messed up from like the TV hitting it. That would be so funny. Yeah, and Chris, you make a really good point. Lei TheNerd, thank you so much again for the super chat. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you. So yeah, just so little update on the Ghostface Funkos. Jason Dyer's at 75 in the lead. Bob Hunt is at 50, John Kelly at 45, and Lei TheNerd at 22. So all four of y'all will be getting some Funko Pops tonight, if that stays how it is, unless we have some kind of some sniper here at the end. Just come in with like a $100 super chat or something insane like that. Everyone's getting Funko Pops at this point, so that's great. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have 96 or 2022 Funkos. I'm gonna be totally honest. There's got to be some kind of weird licensing thing, because like even with Dead by Daylight, like they didn't get the characters from Scream to be Ghostface. They had to create a whole new character. So there's got to be something up with the licensing deal and all that. There's got to be something messed up with all that. Stu on it. Yeah, I'll have to get a train. I'll have to get like a Thomas the Train or something. Oh my God, that'd be so funny. Could you imagine Thomas like fucking with a little stew on the back? That'd be so funny. John Kelly is up to $50. Heck yeah, John. Thank you. John Kelly and Bob Hunt are now tied for second. Holy crap. This is getting crazy. Coop de Oof is back. Thanks for joining back. I appreciate it. What did Aiden say? That Ghostface should blow up another building like Scream 3. Yeah, there's I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that. Oh my God, I can't say that on a stream. But no, unfortunately there's not going to be like a crazy big explosion in the film, but there's gonna be some nutty things happening in Red Right Hands. I will say that. There's some stuff you're really not gonna expect to be in a low budget film that we're gonna have in the movie that you're like, how the fuck did they do this? What? Like I said, we have a lot of very, very talented people on this project that I could not do this film without. So I'm just incredibly grateful. That's what I'm thinking, Stu. Get a Thomas the Train and put Stu's face on the front of it. Wouldn't that be hilarious? That would be so funny. Oh my God. Wayne, hey, thank you for donating to the Kickstarter. I want to say, listen, I want to absolutely thank every single human being out there who has donated to the Kickstarter, who has given me a super chat in any way, shape, or form. Even if you've just subscribed to this page, I greatly appreciate it. I mean, look, it all helps in the long run, and it means a lot. It really does. Everyone here is amazing. If you guys just share the link too, I mean, that would help a lot. And listen, I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. I hate asking for money. I really hate asking for support like that. To me, this is the worst part of making a film. I really don't like doing this, but I promise we will deliver something amazing because of this overwhelming support we have gotten for the film. Every time I do a stream like this, it motivates me. I'm like, listen, I have to put out an even better product than we were already going to put out. Like, I want this thing to be one of the best fan films ever made. And I don't say that lightly. I really mean that when I say this about this film. It's going to be something really special. It's going to be something that really impresses people, I think. So Bob Hunt, thank you for another super chat. Oh my God. And all you can say is you're on the Stu train. That's awesome. Listen, if Stu comes back, that would be awesome. I'm like, if they bring him back in flashbacks, they bring him back, whatever. I just think it would be really fun to see that. I think it would be fun to have Matthew Lillard back. I'm just worried that what if they bring him back and he's this like darker, depressed version of the character, and it's just not as exciting. I would be almost kind of like disappointed, I would almost be like, I want Matthew Lillard being all crazy and silly, like that's what I want. That's why I'm almost like, okay, let's do some flashbacks. Maybe that would work. Rex Charmed, thank you so much for the super chat, man. $10 super chat from Rex Charmed. Thank you. Rex, I have not seen you around the channel all that much. I don't know if you're new here or not, but welcome to this amazing community we have here. I don't know if you're new or not, or if you've just been hanging out in the shadows, whatever the case is. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the... I hate that I'm called KillJoy Jake. I hate that so much, honestly. Originally I was gonna do a channel. I thought this is what I thought would be a great idea, was to do a channel where I just spoil things and I don't tell you, and that's why I'm called KillJoy Jake. Ha ha, funny. I in retrospect, I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I name myself something else? So I remember when I first started off my page too, a lot of people were like, is this a fan page for My Chemical Romance? And I'm like, What? No, I didn't realize that fans of My Chemical Romance were named Killjoys. So that's hilarious to me. Carrie says, Jake, you're amazing and your hair is amazing. Just had to add that in. Thank you. I actually got it done correctly this time, which is nice. It doesn't look like weird like how it was before. So Carrie, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Let's go, Bob. Yeah, let's go, Bob. Bob is killing it right now at 76, currently taking the lead from Jason Dyer, just saying. So right now it is Bob in the lead with 76, Jason Dyer at 75, John Kelly at 50, and Lei TheNerd at 22 for those Funko Pops. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, everybody. We are killing it tonight. Alrighty. Who would you cast as a young Stu in a prequel series? Listen, maybe this is controversial, and I know we don't love digital de-aging, but like Matthew Lillard is the only person who can play that character. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know if anyone else could play Stu. I think he's just the embodiment of that character. I mean, listen, there's a lot of other late 90s films and early 2000s films that we have Matthew Lillard in, and he kills it, but there's something about Stu that, wow. I mean, that just, you set that as, that character is just one of his best of all time. I just love what he did in that original Scream. And I totally understand why people want to bring him back. Like, it makes a lot of sense. I just think that if we're going to bring him back and you want to see the Stu that we all know and love, I mean, apparently Stu is in the chat right now, so he actually might be alive. But I would love to see Stu come back in like a prequel thing, or maybe like a flashback, something along those lines, because then we're going to get the Stu we all know and love. That's the route that I want to go with it a little more, because I just think that's much more of what we like about Stu. We'd be able to see more of the more exciting, crazy version of Stu we'd like. We could even get Billy Loomis again back in the old days. Think about their back and forth we could see behind all the events of the original Scream. That would be so cool. Yeah, Chris Anderson has a great point here. Here's how we could do flashbacks naturally. More Billy and Stu from the hidden camera Gale set up at Stu's house in the first film. Yes! Oh my God, yes. That would be so cool. We could have a scene where it's like them going back and forth about something and we learn something else about that night that could possibly influence Scream 6. I don't know. Jake, I was going to ask you about MCR, but I had a feeling that wasn't it. Yeah, listen. I like a little My Chemical Romance, okay? I fuck with a little bit of that. All right, that's some good music. I used to listen to all that back in the day. That was my jams. I have this shirt in the back of my set now. I recently met the artist Felly, who I could not recommend his music more. I absolutely love it. He mixes indie with rap, which I know some people aren't into that, but I just love it. Really good stuff. I'm talking about myself so much, I'm going to shut the hell up, and we're going to talk about Scream 6 a little more. So some found footage type stuff of Billy and Stu planning the events of the first Scream would be pretty cool. Tell me that wouldn't be sick. Like, I want to see that. I want to see that behind the scenes stuff. Lei TheNerd is up another $1. Here we go. We are up to 23 euros. I just like saying the word euro. That's a fun word. You guys ever eat euros, like gyros, as we say in America, or euros if you're from Greece? Those are amazing. Devontae, Jake, Devontae, what's going on? Yo, what's up, Coop? Stu is just having a conversation with everyone in the chat right now. So there you go, guys. Stu Macher is alive, actually. We have proof here in the chat. This is great. MCR is my jam, says Carrie. Yeah, I love MCR. MCR is great. Thoughts on James Wan doing a Jeepers Creepers film, says Jose. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. James Wan doing Jeepers, that'd be cool. I would like to see James Wan do a Freddy Krueger movie. I really think that would be interesting. His style, like the cinematography in his movies, it's much darker. Like the coloring is like darker and like it has this like blue tint to it that I really like. I could just see that really working well with a Nightmare on Elm Street like requel kind of film. He would be perfect to do a requel. I would be so down for that. I have to make a video on that because I've like literally every time I go live, I have so many people talk about that. A lot of people want to see that. So I 100%, I would love to see James Wan do a requel for Nightmare on Elm Street. Just a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Oh my God. Like now that we have Wes Craven in the limelight again with these new Scream films, like we're probably going to start revisiting his work a little more. And there's definitely a want for a new Nightmare film for sure. Coop de Oof. Yo, hi, Stu. I'm a huge fan. That's so funny. I'm a huge fan of yours as well, Stu. I got to say, you absolutely killed it. I wish you didn't have to kill all those people, but I love your personality, man. I will say that. Like the killing, that's kind of not cool. But like your personality, man, we seem like we would be friends if you weren't so psycho killer. So Devontae says no requel for Nightmare. Please no, spare that series. What if it was good though, Devontae? That's what I would say. What if it was good? Some of these requels are good. Some of them not so much, but yeah. I was trash talking Candyman a little bit the other day. I felt like that movie could have been a little better. The worst one's been Texas Chainsaw Massacre so far, I think. Even though I still liked that. Like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre has some really good kills. I mean, look, you watch these films and a lot of people are like, oh, that was garbage and stuff. Listen, I guarantee you there's 1,000 slashers out there that are worse than that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre that just came out. I guarantee it. Like the kills in that movie were amazing. Characters maybe not so much, the storyline not so much, the setting definitely not so much, but there was a lot of really good stuff in that last movie. I think watch some deeper cut slasher movies. That's what I gotta say. Like there are a lot of slasher movies that are rough, man. So trust me, there's some stuff out there that's whack. Is James Wan Frankenstein movie still happening? Great question, Jose. I have no idea. I would love to do an update on that. Last I heard about it, they were doing like a more modern take on Frankenstein. That is really interesting to me. I would love to see that get fleshed out. It was going to be like Frankenstein modern day kind of situation. I would love for that to happen. There's a movie called Depraved, directed by Larry Fessenden, who guy has made a lot of really good horror films that you probably have never heard of, unfortunately. He made this movie called Depraved, and it's modern day Frankenstein. It's really good. It gets more into the it's almost told from Frankenstein's perspective. It's not Frankenstein, but it's like the same concept. That dude like meshes together a bunch of dead body parts, brings this like basically a human back to life. It's really interesting. Not now, Nicole says, if Stu had been a friend of KillJoy Jake instead of Billy, Stu wouldn't have turned killer, or would KillJoy Jake have turned killer for Stu? I honestly, if me and Stu were friends back in the day and Billy Loomis wasn't there, I don't think Stu would have been a killer. I really think there is something to that whole, the whole like Billy was kind of like peer pressuring him. That's what Stu even says, peer pressure. That's such a good line. I definitely think Stu always had it in him to kill, because you don't just start killing people unless you kind of have something in you that wants you to kill. But I've always felt like the psychology was written the best between Billy and Stu. That's what really separates that movie, I think, from the rest of them. Like the other killers are all really good. I think there's not one killer where I'm like, whatever. Even Mrs. Loomis has a pretty good reason to start killing, okay? I know I trash talk her a lot, but I think that the best, most well-written killers are definitely Billy and Stu. So Devontae, this is really interesting stuff here. So I don't like trends. You don't care. I don't like trends. What works for one series does not work for another. I agree. And I'm concerned they'll retcon the continuity, and the continuity with Nightmare is the continuity with Nightmare solid though? I mean, they change in literally every movie. They change how they kill Freddy Krueger. There's like a bunch of different plot lines going on throughout those movies. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Halloween, Candyman, Scream, all disappointments for me. That's a shame. Stories were weak, or retconning other sequels, or relied too much on what made the original movies work. Well, for Candyman, I agree. I still like. Here's the thing, though, dude. Like, have you seen the Candyman sequels? Like, they're rough. They're rough, man. I liked the new Candyman for like exploring some of the themes of the original, maybe a little better in some ways. In some ways, I felt like it was a little too in your face. There's things about the new movies that have been modernized, which I know a lot of people don't like. A lot of people are really wishing for some more old school kind of films, which I feel like we still get those nowadays. We're still getting those. We're getting original films that are much more old school. Like X is a back to basics slasher. You gotta watch X, Devontae. If you've not seen that, you would really like it, I think. So there's definitely a market for both kinds of movies nowadays. It's just the ones that are really popular are these requels, I will say. It's a shame that X isn't more popular, for sure. So Oh, we need some of the Scream actors for Red Right Hand. Let's call Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera. If I could afford Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera to be in my movie, that would be insane. I love both of those actresses. Oh my God, that would be nuts. God, I would just thinking about that. Working with Jenna Ortega, especially. I love Melissa Barrera, but Jenna Ortega would be insane. She's got to be so cool in real life. Both of them have to be so cool in real life, just from their posts and just learning about them. Yeah. Piranha 3D 3 should happen with Mega Piranhas. Yes. Oh, Jose, absolutely. Oh my God, I would kill to see that film. You know, I've talked about how much I love Piranha 3D. There's something about that film that I just love. I don't know what it is. Like, that movie is everything I hate about horror films, but it works for some reason. I think that's why I like it so much. It's the only way I can get what I get from that movie. That's the only movie that's like that, in my opinion. It's a really booby movie. It doesn't need to be. I think there's actually a really cool plot line. There's a lot of fun action. Like Jaws is my favorite water-based horror movie, and honestly, second is Piranha 3D. Controversial opinion, I know, but there's something about that movie that just hits for me. So, and the sequel's fun too. I think the sequel's a lot of fun. But yes, I would love to see a third movie in that franchise. Oh my God. Devontae says New Nightmare was different since it was in the real world. The remake is its own thing and pretty much forgotten. I don't want retcons. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I think my thing about the Nightmare sequels though is like the biggest thing is they have to take down Freddy in totally different ways every single movie. They also establish that he's like a pedophile in the one movie. I'm just not interested in that. That's in my opinion, and I respectfully disagree. Whatever. I just think that that's a franchise they could retcon some of the stuff from the sequels, and I would be okay with it. Oh, you like the Candyman sequels? Interesting. I feel apart. I'm sorry. I'm very interested in this. Especially 3. I feel apart from the DTV look, yeah, and crappy effects at times. The story is good. I love the Day of the Dead theme and Caroline all grown up. Yeah. I don't know. It's fine. They're nothing like crazy impressive to me. Jason Dyer and Bob, thank you so much for the super chats. How about some love for Cotton? His character was so wasted in Scream 3. I actually 100% agree. I think so Jason, here's how I feel about first of all, thank you for the super chat. And how I feel about Cotton is that he's good in 2, but they spend just a little too much time trying to convince me he's the killer when he's very obviously not. And why is he acting like the killer the whole time? Like, I'd never bought that he was the killer in Scream 2. I knew he wasn't after being falsely accused, and then they try to make him so suspicious in that movie, which I wish that movie didn't focus too much on that. I wish we would have focused a little more on Mickey's character, considering how strong he is of a character at the end of the day. So, Bob Hunt says, I have to agree for a third one. If you're talking about Piranha 3D, heck yeah, baby. I'd be so down for that. Alexander, Jose just mentioned the director Alexander Aja, or Aya, however it's pronounced. I would absolutely love to see him come back for a third one. That would be so much fun. Oh my God. Those movies are fun too. They're bloody. They're fun. The kills are amazing. Look, you can't ask for much more in a slasher flick like that, pretty much. They're not slashers, but you know what I mean. Please read this, says Stu. Imagine if Sam goes to the dark side because of Billy and Tara and has to kill her own sister. That would be dark. I was talking a little bit about how it would be sick if we had a scene in one of these movies where it's Sam getting gaslit into killing someone she thinks is the killer, but ends up not being the killer. I theorized that a little bit before Scream 5 came out. How messed up would that be? Like, that'd be really sick. And she has that killer instinct inside of her, so that would be nuts. What's up, Extron Gaming? How's it going? KillJoy Jack. That's my name. What's going on? I got to grab a water here in a second, everybody. Moser Movie Reviews. What's going on, Moser? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? You also love Piranha. That's fantastic. Yeah, Mizzy brings up a great point here. Mickey just like disappears from Scream 2 at one point. Such an underutilized character. He, honest to God, guy had the potential to be my favorite Ghostface killer. And I just feel like they underutilized him a little bit because of that. So. Devontae says, yeah, he could be killed in a number of ways, but the Dream Demons was able to keep him alive through all of that until they were removed. Yeah, like you're not wrong, but I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that's established in the first movie that I feel like could have been continued, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like you could have just ran with that in each movie, and you set up like the whole thing. Is it 4 or 5 where he like lifts up his shirt and there's all these like the souls of the kids he's killed? It's just like, oh God, that's a bit ridiculous to me. There's the other thing is like, you couldn't make a Halloween. Like, what about Halloween? You couldn't make a Halloween movie that keeps everything in canon. Like, you couldn't do that. And I feel like you couldn't do that with the Freddy movies either. You know, I'm totally down for them. And like the second movie is another one that really deviates from all that as well. I think that the Freddy movies could use a requel, but you could bring stuff back from the other movies that they established. That's really cool. So I would just like to see a new Nightmare on Elm Street film in whatever capacity. And bring Robert Englund back. You know, I think that would be sick if they could do that. So, but I get what you're saying, Devontae. I get what you're saying. I still think if any franchise could use a continuation, requel, remake, whatever, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. You could do that series differently and make it different. You could try different things with that. There's a lot that you could do with that franchise, I feel. Congrats on 3,000 over on the Kickstarter. Thank you, Moser. I appreciate that so much. We're getting there, man. There is a new tier for some of the new people in the chat right now. I keep getting more viewers, and I just don't want to end this stream. It's so great. I'm gonna have to grab a water at some point. But I do want to say there's a new tier. I don't know if anyone else has taken it at this point. The last I checked, 2 people had taken it. You can be on the Lethal Collective stream with us, with me, Craven Something Scary, Night Watch Zone, Fate Decided for $50, and you get like all the other stuff from this pledge. So you can be a guest. You get access to exclusive Discord channels over on the Trigger Mortis Discord, the digital soundtrack for the movie, the tabletop RPG. We have an RPG for the game, which is awesome. An HD movie download of both the new movie that's coming out in December of ours and also the proof of concept, which is going to be remastered. We didn't do like any ADR with that, which was a big mistake on my part. So we're going to clean that up a little bit. Digital screenplay of the new movie, digital posters, and a special thank you credit, like actually in the credits of the movie. So your name will be in the movie if you support us at that tier, and you can be on the thing. Go get a drink of water, says Carrie. I know my throat is so so like, listen to this. I have 2 glasses of water. I've gone through both of them during all this streaming. So I'm actually waiting for some friends to come over, so hopefully they can take over the stream. I don't want to just leave. Like, that would just be that would suck if I just left. So, you know what? I'm gonna hang on a second. I'm gonna harass somebody in my house right now. Let's get them on a call. We're going to get him on a call, harass him. Oh, yeah. Hey, Noah, I'm on a live stream right now. Can you give me some water?
Some water?
Yeah, I have a cup in here. I have a special Batman cup. Can you...
He's got a special Batman cup.
Yeah, I want some water in my special Batman cup, bro.
He's got
you. Thanks, bro. They'll be coming over to help me out with that. This is quality content, right? This is why you signed on to subscribe here. You wanted to watch me get water from the fridge. Yes, that's why I'm here. Let's go. Mom, bring me water. That's so funny. Carrie, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. I'm working on that water right now. So this is so funny. Oh, Nicole, I am so sorry if that was impolite of me to talk on my phone. Oh God, I've disrespected my stream. I've failed you as a content creator for calling people. I am so sorry. They still haven't come over and gotten me water. I'm actually kind of upset. Armando, what's going on? Hi, how's it hanging? Austin is here as well. Oh my God, we got a bunch of friends in the chat. All of you guys are my friends. All of my subscribers are, but What's up, everybody? Respect the Batman Cup. I appreciate that. Armando says, sorry I'm late to the stream. That's okay. Better late than never. That's what I say. Tell your brother I paid for the water. Carrie paid for the water, guys. Hey, what's going on? I'm live.
Dude, I'm downstairs like looking for your cup. And I'm like, where's this cup? I'm like, I can't find this cup.
I have the Batman Cup.
Do
Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi, Jackson?
Sure.
Yeah, come say hi.
Hi, Jackson. I'm Hi, Jackson.
He's hi, Jackson. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. I don't want to leave. I'm having too much fun here. So.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson from now on. Which is funny that he's played a vampire and then the Batman, which are both technically bad people.
You're right.
Okay,
You're right. Bad
okay,
people.
like,
Give me your hot take. Give me your hot take on the Batman right now.
But this is about something I've really had on my mind lately.
Let it out. Let it out.
If you are a fish humanoid creature looking for love in a film, you have a very good shot of being the winner of your movie. Little Mermaid, Shape of Water.
I was just going to say
What's that
Shape
one
of Water.
movie with Tom Hanks? Like,
Yeah,
there are
Creature from the Black Lagoon is a good example of that too.
And
Yeah,
it's kind of a good, like, if you are a creature, fish, humanoid, and you want love, it's out there for you, man.
So I need to splice my genes with a fish to get a girlfriend.
If you grow gills, you'll get your fills. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you so much. Yeah. My special guest Jackson, the water boy for KillJoy Jake. Oh my god. Jackson's the best, everybody. He's absolutely wonderful. Austin, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. You are so unfortunately, Austin, I would say you're in the running for the Funko Pops, but holy crap, do some people got you beat in here. Wow. So I will say this. I've written down everybody who has given super chats. So Jen Warner has $1 at the very bottom. I don't think Jen's here anymore, but thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. Carrie is at $2. Austin and Craven Something Scary are at $5. Rex Charmed is at 10. And then in the top 4 spots, who will be getting Ghostface fake Funko Pops tonight, is Lei TheNerd at $23. We have John Kelly at 50. We have Bob Hunt at 76. And we have Jason Dyer at the top spot with 80. Holy crap, everybody. Wow. I was not expecting this kind of big turnout, but oh my god, I can't wait to like throwing this all into the Kickstarter is going to be amazing. Wow. So everyone, if you don't know Jackson has been a longtime good friend of mine, and he hangs out here a lot. So he's an awesome guy. Absolutely love him. Yeah, I've been harping on the guy to make a YouTube channel. So when he comes back, I'm going to tell him about that. He's got a great voice, great personality, so he could definitely do it for sure. So we're really off track tonight. But I do want to say, Lee says, make sure the water isn't poison. We'll see if it passes the smell test, is what I say. I promised you it was gonna get a little sensual tonight, so here we go. I can't read the chat without my glasses, but I will say this. I'll do this. There we go. We got multiple glasses going on. It's getting a little funky here tonight. If you guys have not seen X, by the way, I highly recommend. Wow. So yeah, if you guys have not seen X, listen, it's super 70s. It's super good. It's absolutely amazing. All right, here we go. We're putting on the 70s gear. I promised this would happen. I'm putting on the 70s gear, Jackson.
High quality H2O.
Oh yeah, let me some H2O. Thank you so much.
I remember the name of that Tom Hanks movie, by the way.
What's the name of it?
Castaway.
Is he a fish in that movie?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Dude, I missed that whole aspect of the film.
No,
Wow, I gotta rewatch it.
To the ball.
Wow, because yeah, volleyballs are aquatic sea animals.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Hence why the volley fish
dude,
is real.
listen, man, whoosh, right over my head.
It sneaks up on you.
Yeah, truly, man. Oh my god.
Toy Story too, but I don't know. Definitely. Thank you, Jackson. Hey, start a YouTube channel. Everyone in the chat said you have a great voice. Oh, what?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, well, thank you guys.
I just got a bunch of super chats from people too. I want to say thank you to everybody.
Horror movies, though. I would probably
He doesn't watch enough horror movies.
I don't know, but I appreciate.
Talk about whatever, man. You talk about whatever on YouTube, man. That's what's great about it.
Do I have anything else? I don't think I have anything else on my mind that's pressing.
Hey, you got out a really good point about fish creatures, so that's good. I'll take it, man.
Got my point across about that. I'm pretty happy.
All right, everybody. Wow, I mean, the super chats are just coming in. Holy crap. Thank you, everybody. Austin is now at 25. Bob Hunt is now at 96. Rex Charmed is now at 20, if I did my math correctly. I'm overwhelmed right now. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Oh my God. Rex Charmed is now at 25, actually. Holy crap, everybody. This is getting nuts. I can't even keep up with all this. I can't keep up with all this math. Oh my God. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much. You guys are making this movie happen. Like, I'm serious. This is nuts. So, okay, I'm just going to go from top to bottom here because this is nuts. Bob Hunt still at 96, at the very top. Unless, did Bob just do a super chat? Bob, I'm going to be honest, man. I don't know how much you donated. I think I calculated that though. I'm pretty sure. John Kelly is at another 10. Holy crap. So, okay, I'm like 90% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but here we go. So Bob Hunt is at $96. Jason Dyer is at 80. If I'm keeping up with all this. John Kelly is at 60. I think I just added that, John. I think. Yeah. Okay. And then Rex and Austin are currently tied for 4th place. Oh my God. Holy. Uh-oh. You guys are going to have to duke it out. This is nuts. Devontae, I want to say, I am not going to be rich at the end of the stream. All of the super chats are going directly into the Kickstarter, and that is all going towards funding for the movie, making something along those lines. So I greatly appreciate all the Kickstarter, all the support over here on Kickstart, whatever. Thank you. This is overwhelming. I can't even be more appreciative. So, Devontae, I saw you were talking about how you did have an idea for something about how they could keep everything canon. I would love to talk with you about that. Actually, that's really interesting to me. If you have something about that, I don't know if you follow me on social media, but hit me up after the stream, dude. I'd be very interested in talking with you about that. Extron Gaming says most obvious red herring in the Scream franchise. Most obvious red herring? Oh, that's tough. Austin is at another 10. Okay, Austin is now in 4th place, everybody. Holy crap, this is getting nuts. Getting absolutely crazy here. Wow, I mean, the past, 5 minutes have been absolutely insane. The craziest red herring, though, the most obvious red herring in the Scream franchise, meaning one that doesn't end up being a killer, I feel like arguably, I feel like it's 2 people. I feel like Judy Hicks is a good one to mention because it's like, wow, they made her so obvious that she was a red herring. She's a cop. She's probably not going to be a killer. And then they decided to do nothing with that in Scream 5, which I thought was interesting. They decided to not take that route with her being suspicious. But then Cotton Weary is also, to me, a very obvious red herring. They're not going to make the guy who was already in prison for being a Ghostface killer Ghostface. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So that's just my opinion. Thoughts on Blair Witch 2016? I love it. I love that film. That is a really fun movie. I have some controversial opinions on how I feel about the Blair Witch series, but I love the 2016 movie. That one's a lot of fun. And the ending is hellacious. The ending of that one is crazy. Yeah, so what else are we talking about tonight? Brandon is in the chat. I almost didn't say hi to you, Brandon. I'm so sorry. We got a flurry of crazy super chats from everybody, which I want to say. Oh, and I wonder. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. Carrie, thank you. I'm throwing my $1 at you because of your 70s style. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carrie. Heck yeah, 70s, baby. Brandon Maldonado says, hey guys, I will be donating to your guys' film on Monday. I love all the content. Scream fan. But question, are we all wondering what they're going to call the new Scream movie? Yes, we were actually debating that a little earlier on what is going to be the title of the newest Scream. Screams? Scream 2? Scream Part 2? I actually don't hate Scream Part 2. I think that could work. Considering the fact that we have Scream 2 already, it would be kind of weird if we titled another movie Scream 2. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, these are their own things, but there's already a movie called Scream 2, you know? So Wrong Turn 3 should get a direct sequel because 4 through 6 are prequels and 7 is a reboot. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I love Wrong Turn 4. There's something about that movie that just hits different for me. I think the rest of the Wrong Turn sequels, besides like 2's pretty good, actually. But the rest of them are like pretty iffy for me. But 4, there's something about that movie that just hits different. I really like 4 a lot. And the reboot, the 7th one. I really like that one as well. That one actually might be my favorite, honestly. I love the original. I love the second one. But the reboot, man, there's something about that just... That one I really enjoyed. Yeah, 100%, Devontae. That's really interesting, and you even tied Halloween 3 into it. Okay, so Devontae has written a script for like a fan script that connects almost all the Halloween movies together. That's really interesting. I'm very, very curious to see how that goes. Yeah, once again, hit me up, Devontae. That's very interesting to me. Brandon Maldonado, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, Brandon. You are officially in the running right now. Brandon, can I write though? Maldonado at 5 for the Ghostface Funko. Jason Dyer, thank you. Reporter, what is going to be in Terrifier 2? Art the Clown. Well, I will not be staring out of a window. That's my best Art the Clown voice. He's never spoken before, but Jason, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it very much. I love that. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a Terrifier 2 update in a minute, but that one of the funniest things I have ever heard from an interview of dissing something is is this new thing from the Terrifier people. David Howard Thornton said, mocking the new Halloween film, saying, listen, I'm not gonna be staring out the window for the next person is in my franchise. Like we're gonna be killing people in Terrifier. Where Art the Clown is much vicious. He's talking a lot of smack about Halloween. I like it. I like this little playfulness. So very interesting. I'm very excited for Terrifier 2. I know a lot of people are losing interest because it's been so long, but I really think it's gonna be good. I mean, listen, this is one guy doing all of this. I think it's gonna be good. It's one focused vision. Typically, those movies are the best. Ty West, for example, wrote, directed, edited, produced X. I mean, holy shit. Who does that? It's amazing. All right, everybody, listen, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I'm pretty tired. I got a long day tomorrow as well. But I want to say thank you to everybody who donated today, for not only to the Kickstarter, but also on the Super Chats. If you want to do some last minute things to mess up with the results, I will say currently we have our... Oh, Lei TheNerd. Oh, crap. Okay, just threw us for a loop. Here we go. So currently the standings are $96. Bob Hunt is at number 1. Jason Dyer in second place for $85. John Kelly at $60. And Austin at $35. So all 4 of y'all have won the Funko Pops, unless that changes in the next like 2 minutes or so. Like literally 120 seconds, I'm ending the stream. I want to say thank you to everybody who joined tonight. Thank you to everybody who's donated to the Kickstarter. Holy crap, we have an amazing movie coming for you guys this December. I am so excited for it. And I can't wait for Scream 6 now on March 31st of next year. Holy crap. A lot of really exciting stuff to look forward to. So thank you all so much for joining the stream tonight. We will be doing something. I'll have some more update videos for you tomorrow on Jeepers Creepers Reborn. That's coming out tomorrow. I have a live with Zoe Crawford at 4:00 to talk about X. So don't miss that. I got a lot of really good stuff coming up on the channel, guys. We have a second channel coming out soon with some behind the scenes stuff that I'm very excited to announce soon. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Holy crap. And then Rex just came in with a $20 super chat. I feel like oh my God. Okay. I can't keep up. Oh my God. Here we go, baby. 38. Okay, well, Rex just took the Funko Pop last minute. I'm so sorry, Austin. I have to end the stream, dude. I'm sorry, man. I have to end it now, or it's just gonna keep going. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support tonight. We have something crazy for you coming in the near future here. All right. Hasta la vista, baby. Peace out. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds if we want to change those results. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, and there we go. We're ending the stream. Peace out, everybody. Good night. Don't forget to kill it out there. Austin with $5 more. John Kelly with $10.